there's a fair bit to go back upon as we start. Oh. You know, Quinn, I feel like it's been really nice, and if you just want to, like, you know, close your eyes and lie back and remember and tell us everything that you've done last session, that'd be great. I know you probably can't see me, but like I've got my thumb up for you. I believe in you.
Yeah, I'm actually sitting in front of my computer right now. I'm really low brightness because if I don't, I can't see anything. I'm like squinting.
Overexposed.
Yeah.
Blinded by the light, child.
Let me think. Okay. Well, we sort of were sitting in camp and we're just kind of, you know, hanging out, and we decided to depart for the day. And we went on our travels to Candlekeep, and then we sort of like ran into these guys. Like it was like a magician and his like those like side piece women they have that are dressed up all pretty. And he just started talking to everybody and being like, do you wanna play with game with us? And we were like, sure, you're strange and entirely non-threatening. And so he lost that on Give a Fuck War with Tfarcevol for like 10 minutes and was like, you suck. Well, here's the shiny liquid I have. And Tfarcevol was like, okay, thanks. And then he talked to and then he talked to the rest of the party. I can't remember exactly what the different scenarios were. I think there was like Corby says something to a Tiamat, and then Jaqen's, I can't remember what, but eventually they everyone was sort of rewarded with their like little strange and unknown magical items, and then he just sort of fucked off. And then eventually we reached outside Candlekeep, and there was a bunch of people who like looked like they hadn't showered in a week, and they were like, please sir, may I have another? Please let us into Candlekeep. And Tfarcevol was like, no. No, sorry. And then they jumped us. And they turned into werewolves and started killing everyone. And people were attacked, but it was pretty easy. And then Jaqen decided that and Jaqen also broke his curse. So, you know, first thing he does is just use command. So, because, you know, he can do that now. And then he decided to take him as a slave, and he renamed him Patrick, despite the fact that the werewolf's name was Glenn. Or, yeah, was it Glenn or something like that? But he was like, no, your name's Patrick. And he was like, okay. And he wasn't alive enough to care, so we brought him into Candlekeep, and we went into a tavern, and Jaqen interrogated the werewolf. Corby sort of investigated Candlekeep and tried to learn more about Silvera, but eventually didn't find much information. Everyone did shopping and stuff like that. Everyone sort of got what they needed. Hung around Candlekeep. Tfarcevol sort of looked at everything everywhere. Jaqen was way too keen on getting him, and like not, I guess, getting him like his curse broken, as well as strange fascination that seems like he wanted to get infected for some reason. But eventually led Glenn, now Patrick, to a cleric, I think, and then got his curse removed. And then eventually, by the end of the session, we reached Silvera, and she opened up the infernal puzzle box, in which we learned that the previous holders are associated with Zariel, and there is a pact of sorts to have been made with the holders and Zariel. And so now we're sort of in the midst of that.
I was looking here. Greg. Name was Gato. Never asked me to give you NPC names. I'm gonna give you stupid shit. But Greg.
Hey, what's the name of Tfarcevol's third cousin twice removed?
Jim Bob.
Let me go through my bookshelf.
His name is Lovecraft. Don't ask why we don't talk to him.
His name is Howard.
He kind of talk like this.
Oh.
He from a range called Appalachia.
One of them's named Howard, the other one's name is Phillips.
So,
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
I'll run back some of the information as well, because there was what we would call a massive info dump at the end of the last session, and majority of you weren't here. So the only person that isn't here is someone who knows all of this, but his first response to all issues is violence. So like, you know, his input is like greatly diminished. So you spoke with Silvira, and she had you know, you said about the little infernal puzzle box, and she was like, I've been really suspicious of the High Overseer of Elturel for a long time, but, you know, nobody wanted to listen to me, because Krieg was widely regarded as a hero. He saved the city from an undead scourge, giving rise to the holy nation of Eltragard. He was hailed as a saviour. He made all the citizens sign an oath called the Creed Resolute, which binds them to defend the nation of Eltragard. Tfarcevol had been very suspicious of him after their first meeting, but she had no idea, you know, what it was. She thought that maybe he had gone ahead and, you know, done some dark deal with the Creed Absolute, and she'd always looked to prove said theory. As she opens up the box, the 9 rings of infernal iron plates drop. I'll read this one verbatim for you once more. Let it be known that I, Thavius Krieg, High Overseer of Elturel, have sworn to my master, Zariel, Lord of Avernus, to keep the agreements contained within this oath. I hereby submit to Zariel in all matters and for all time. I will place her above all creatures, living and dead. I will obey her all my days and beyond with fear of severity. I recognise the dispensation of the device called the Solar Insidiator, henceforth now called the Companion. In my capacity as High Overseer of Elturel, and in its vassal territories, I acknowledge that all lands that fall under the light of the Companion are forfeit to Zariel. All persons bound by the oath to defend Zariel are also to be considered forfeit. I further recognise that the dispensation will last 50 years, which after the Companion will return to whence it came, taking Elturel and its oath-bound defenders with it. If that is Zariel's wish, all this is my everlasting pledge. At which point, Rhea had kinda, you know, she was not having a good time. Had a little bit of a breakdown at that one there. She's all
fucking simp.
She's all standing in this huge room, rows of libraries, barricaded windows on the side, set of stairs that lead up to the door that you all came from, and a big ass set of double doors on the far wall. You sit at the desk, where on the floor drawn is a 9, I think it was a 9 starred magical glyph. I was going to say pentagram. Pentagram's got 5, Matthew, hence the word pent. Yeah.
That's alright. You know we got that thing where you're a little special on the head.
Oh, thanks. Love you too. Yeah. You've all heard the big issue at play. He then looks at the shield. The one on Rupert's back. Watches her eyes glint. This shield is a symbol of God's triumph over evil. Gazing at such beauty, one can easily overlook the terrible force bound within it. You know, leans forth and Gargoth, I believe is its name. Though I believe it's calling itself the Hidden Lord now. He was a pit fiend sent by Asmodeus to corrupt the mortals of the material plane, amassed a following to rival many gods. Was almost a demigod. Many worshippers, increasing his power exponentially. The mighty sure have fallen. She kind of looks at you, smiling and shaking her head. You know this shield has the power to corrupt everything around it. It was
So you said power to what everything around it?
corrupt.
Corrupt. Okay, sorry.
It was held in Baldur's Gate for a while. A family who looked over it, surely they would want it back. It's not been taken anywhere outside that city for some time. It should be locked away. Maybe even in an extra trans-dimensional space. Why don't you hand it to me and I will make sure it never sees the light of day again.
I just remembered earlier, I believe I've made a deal with this thing, so I don't know how binding that is.
Take me to the house, and I will serve you faithfully as guide and advisor.
I will say this to, well, what's her name?
Silvira.
Silvira. Madam, I'm afraid we need him for our purposes with regarding the Hells.
You would take a devil that was almost a demigod. Was a demigod. You would set the devil back to its domain. Yeah. Starts looking around everyone here, like an almost puzzled and questioning look.
Grifften gives the exact same look.
Well, it depends on how binding my agreement with it was. I kind of had to stop it from tempting everyone to murder each other, you see.
So you believe you are doing what? The lesser of two evils?
Well, points to Grifften. That one can't understand anyone here. Points to Jaquen. That one's homicidal. Points to and just says, I don't know that one. Just a thumb at Corby. I'm scared to see what he would be like with the shield. And points at Tfarcevol. I am definitely afraid about what that one would be like with the shield.
What does that mean?
Yes.
He gives you a look of, really? Continue.
Opal kind of leans over to Tfarcevol. I don't think he trusts us.
This is like the equivalent of like shaming him in front of his mom.
Arguably, at least two of these people here. Not naming names because, firstly, I don't know one of them, but I'd argue they are more qualified than yourself, given their studies. But also,
Yes.
again,
What? Oh, sorry.
and I can't stress this enough, I won't try to take it forcibly from you. Demigod.
That is what I have been trying to say. When we first picked up the object, I was very, I objected to it. There was moments in which it was even tempting Rupert to harm other people near us. And I did my best to advocate it, taking it on for myself, but before I had known what had happened, he had allowed it to parasitically attach itself to him, for lack of a better term. And now I don't exactly know what to do. Objects and such have been more things that I practice in theory rather than in field studies. I did my best, but to no avail.
Hey, in my defense, I'm the weakest one here physically, so if I ever go cuckoo bonanzas, as it were, you lot could easily take me down. If
That
any
is
of
true.
you else do go crazy with it, that's a tougher fight.
It is true, these things do seem to target the weakest link.
So if you give it to the strongest, then they won't be targeted.
Meg, get away from my sandwich. Good dog.
Look,
Pet, pet, pet.
there's also the matter of we made a agreement, and I don't know how binding that is, given the natures of, well, devils.
You can't be missed.
Wow, thanks.
You can see where he gets everything from. The matching accent is insane.
Out of character, I just completely forgot the accent I gave her last week. It's like one of the great things. Someone can have a Russian accent one week and a French the next.
Yeah, it's okay. It fits the lore. Trust.
Tieflings are Russians now. They're all Slavic. Blue ones are Polish.
Yeah, what I said was basically Rupert is just worried about, like, he'd be willing to give it up, but he's worried about how binding his word is, essentially.
It's gonna take that out of context and write down on paper, Rupert willing to give it up. She looks at you. So... Is what?
Is your blind open?
Yes, it's fucking warm in here, Laura.
I can hear it.
What? It's fucking 25 degrees. I got 2 computers and 4 screens in here. She looks. You now have a choice. And it's not one I give lightly. She kind of stands up and walks over to a bookshelf. You can go home now with the rest of all of your information. Or pulls out this long tube. You can take this. I can't argue to its accuracy in any way, shape, or form, but you would be doing something not many people are. Sane, stupid, not many people would do willingly. In turn, you would probably be regarded as heroes, or corrupted to be villains, where history would repeat itself, but either way, the choice is yours. Take this and go on the next leg, or go up those stairs and head back to your respective hometown and hope for good news soon.
Sorry, Rupert will let out a bit of a dry laugh and say, "Go back home? I've already walked all the way here. And besides, I don't think I'm really welcomed back there. What do you lot think? Is this being presented to everyone essentially?"
Just a big ass tube in hand right now, like the tube that a poster would be, mailed to you in. One of those.
You know what? Well, it's lucky or unlucky for you in the world. I'm not exactly the most sanest person in the room. I mean, he wiggles his hands, so he'll take the tube.
And anyone else?
What does that thing do?
It's very old and ancient, and so I'm only going to give it to the right hands. But I assure you when I say, from the bottom of my heart, it is not cursed or magic. It is innate. Fucking go in.
That's what she said.
I knew that was coming.
I'll find you.
That's what she said.
I'll hurt you.
I'll find you.
That's what she said.
What kind of partners have you had?
Concerning ones.
Well,
Well, class, are you ready to read some fine literature? Holding up the two.
Well, I'd quite like to know what it is we're getting into before you just stupidly go and sign your soul away to a shield again or something like that.
I mean, stupid is usually how we solve most of our problems, to be fair.
I'd like you to replace that we with a you, and that's probably accurate.
I would like to replace we with
Gonna grab something.
Grifften and Arby's. I never learned his name.
What do you mean, Grifften?
You've seen the things Grifften has done.
We don't know what's going through his mind.
He bludgeoned an old woman.
On command!
No.
Ultimately,
No,
it's your lot's fault. Giving command to bludgeon an old woman.
He heard a voice
No,
from a
it's
Russian
not.
tiefling in his head, and he thought it was the old woman.
The old woman didn't even sound alike.
Grifften is the type
That's
of
not
guy.
a to the side.
Grifften is the type of guy that competes with a broken light bulb for who's the brightest.
That's fucked up.
That's cruel. You didn't have to do him dirty like that.
So,
No, it was deserved.
you said that everyone got a magic item as a reward. Grifften didn't get something.
Have they done it when they were playing with the little thing? Don't worry though, there's plenty of time. There's probably like 50 sessions.
So just to bring it back, is she not answering my question?
Sorry.
Yeah.
She's being vague. Intentionally vague.
Okay, in that case, Corby will turn to leave. Because if she's not going to tell him what he's getting into, he doesn't know what to do, so he'll turn to leave.
Well, we can read.
Wait. What exactly? What relationship does this item have with this shield? Is there anything you can tell us? I don't imagine you being the kind of person.
It's just a very, very old map. And the last thing I want to do is give it to someone who would do ill with a map of this caliber.
Wait a minute. Rupert's just like, there are cogs turning in his head about like what this could be a map to.
Oh, that's fucking first.
There's some details I need to go further on in the book to grab for
I
name
think
drops.
the fact that you used cogs plural is a bit generous.
Well then, if
Again.
I may.
There you go. I'll
I was
let you know now. The person who charted this map went insane doing so.
Oh,
For
perfect for me then.
one simply does not map the 9 hells and stay sane afterwards. Does that
Can one
answer your question?
No. What do you want us to do?
You were cursed with not being able to fly and having a hard ability to talk. You have free
That's kind of
will.
fucked up.
You can do whatever you want. However, in taking this map, you will fly away to a friend of mine. And he will take you to where Elturel currently resides. And
I'm gonna turn to Tfarcevol. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I think if I'm not mistaken, pulls out letter from her back pocket and just kind of flips it open. Yous were sent here to find out what happened to Elturel. Find out what's in knocks the metal plates. What was in here? Now, the choice is, do you want to be the greatest heroes in Faerun? Or do you not? I will happily tell her that you went. And I'm sure either your friends will die, or they will come back and say you died. It's a tough choice to just willingly go to the hells.
Why is my mom gaslighting me right now?
Wait, what?
We're talking about Silvira.
So
No, I don't.
Corby
I straight don't understand gaslighting at all. It's great. I couldn't do it deliberately. I could only do it accidentally. So I'm gonna need you to explain it just a little to me here on what I'm doing, so I know I'm doing
I
it.
would never.
No, it's like I was joking because it's like the whole like, do you want to be the greatest heroes or you just want to give up and be lame, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So Corby will turn and look at her and say quite bluntly, we have been engaged every step of the way by certain people who have paid us to get tasks done. The latest one was to bring this here to you, to find out what happened to Elturel. We know what happened to Elturel. We have done our task.
Are you only motivated by money?
It helps.
I can't say I disagree with my feathered friend.
You haven't given me any other reason to be motivated.
Fame brings money.
Fame brings attention.
And money.
Not
Are
necessarily.
you saying you're willing to pay as an exposure?
No.
To go to hell for some exposure?
The world. The entire city of Elturel, should you bring it back, will pay you in exposure. But
Why would I want to see them without their clothes on?
Fame, Corby. Fame. Fame means it's a synonym for fame.
How to make a DM hate you so fast.
Never brought you out the Candlekeep.
I wasn't even thinking of people exposing each other until he said that. That's the worst part. And I'm just imagining a Kangaroo Ranger walking around Elturel and everybody be like, wait! It's fucking Mardi Gras everywhere Corby goes.
It's an Elturel hello.
No, not particularly appealing to him.
Guess we gotta go back to the lost spring, guys.
Gonna need to go get another DM, guys. Exposure
Personally.
and fame are the same thing. Just exposure has more synonyms, shall we say. But the exposure, fame, brings money. Brings attention, as you say, yes, but do you not have a cause you wish to further? And would fame not help your cause?
My cause is to make money.
And would fame not bring such? Fame brings riches, not just money.
And this bitch started speaking in Dwarvish already. I've got a lot to say and no ability.
Or maybe you should speak common.
Let's
It takes a while to learn, mate.
let's, for the sake of things for Gark, because Jaquen
say that-
speaks your language, so
Can we say that the pair gave him the ability to speak common that we met on the road?
well, Jaquen actually speaks Undercommon, so he's just been unable to fucking speak, so wasn't really relevant. So I would say in the time between, he's turned to you and be like, oh my god, and said it in every language, and at one point you went, oh my god, in another language, and it's been like, two strangers, pal. You know, that meme of like the two people from that one show passing each other in the car, like, oh no. And that's been used. So he's now your direct translator. And for the purpose of this session, he will just be like, you know, the nicest translator ever and just translate everything that you want to say in your voice with perfect mimicry like a Kenku.
It's a busting of the raven.
Corby will once again say to this lady, "You talk of fame as if it is something that is guaranteed. It's a two-edged sword. We brought you this thing. You have done the task in response to the commander. And you have helped us fulfill our task with the commander. My understanding is it also supported your theory and has validated you in some way. So you have benefited from this. I don't see why we should step forward and take this next step."
Jaquen.
Yes, Corby. Nope. Yes,
Oh,
Grifften.
I'm just a bit of it's still getting used to it. Tell the old hag that mercenaries get paid and they get fame from successful jobs. So if we get paid, we're gonna get fame anyway. Just fucking pay us, or we'll. I won't say the rest of that sentence for sake of TOS.
Cheap. Here's what Jaquen has to say and looks at yourself, Corby. I will only be given validation in that I was right. That is a slow fame. And even then, how many people do you know speak this language? And holds up the 9 pieces of metal once more that are all written in Infernal.
3.
Everyone.
I know Celestial, but not Infernal.
It's not a very common language, so it's...
Oh, wait, no, it's Elvish. Never mind.
It's our word versus theirs. I mean, I could, if it so pleases you, I could give you something as a payment, but all I could do is guarantee payment at the end. But that's about it. I can't say I will give you thousands of gold for your job, or for doing this. I can only offer you what the realistic expectation would be for doing such a task. Going to the Hells, bringing back a city condemned by a man, and you may even end up seeing some of the greatest devils and demons and lords of the Hells of all times.
I'll do it.
Yes, you have made it very clear you are willing to do anything regardless of the consequences or how smart it seems. Exhibit A points to the shield.
It'll be a delightful experiment. I mean, just think of all the things I could create with hellish material.
Your friend, however, is the...
Will... How about this? Will you give us time to secure provisions here before we go to the next phase? And if we are successful, you will do your utmost to support us if we want to use Candlekeep to the utmost. I sort of glance over at Tfarcevol. Welcome us. Make us part of it again. If we need to.
Sorry, I'm just going to throw apologies. If you are successful, news will travel fast. What I will do, in order to secure yourselves entrance without any issue, is I will take this and just kind of grabs a piece of parchment, places it on the table, and you. We're gonna say a pen, but you know, hands you a pen. Write something memorable on here that yous would not tell anyone else.
I do so.
She then takes another sheet. Same again.
To me,
Yep. Just ask you once more to write the same thing on another piece of paper.
yeah, I'll do the same thing.
And she does. She then signs the bottom of both and waits for it to dry and like folds it up. Puts it in a little envelope. It's in her desk. You and I have the only 2 copies of this piece of paper now. When you return, you can show it to anyone at the gate. Let them know that I have the identical piece of paper. And I will come and personally let you back in to the keep. That way yous are in. As for right now, before yous go, it would be stupid and immature of me to send anyone on a planar adventure without appropriate requisitions. So, by all means, take your time. I still have to warm up the Griffins. And what was that other thing you said?
I just noticed we leveled up last session, right? Because I'm still level 4.
Yes.
I'm willing to sign the paper as well. Lord knows Rupert has several skeletons in his closet. Not all of them are his.
Was there another thing you wished for before you accept?
I suppose, other than not making any more deals with devils, best way to deal with them?
Use each other's own checks and balances for deals with devils. I can't say that their deals will not be tempting. That is the reason they have power. As for their ways to deal with them, that depends entirely on what you're dealing with, as each one is a little different than each. But remember where you are and use common sense. You seem to me like you could use some lessons in that, so I'll let your friends advise you, as some seem to have a solid head on their shoulders.
I reiterate, the shield is only because I'm scared of what everyone else would do if they gave in to the murderous thoughts.
Pussy.
I mean, seriously, Jaquen with the shield would be terrifying.
Just gives you that nod. It's over to yourself, Tfarcevol, and looks at Corby. Are we at a deal? Or are there any amendments you wish to make?
I'm satisfied.
Good. Then I hope you don't make any deals with devils either. For your sake. For all of our sakes. Come back when you
Don't know about the hags, please.
Come back when you're ready. And I will have everything prepared. As much as I wish I could teleport you from here, the wards stop anyone from teleporting in or out of Candlekeep. So I will alert a friend that you will be on your way, and when you are ready, I will send you off.
Possible.
Yes.
I just had a wonderful idea from this conversation.
What?
All I'm going to say is that I need a wand.
We'll get you a wand.
So yeah, let's go with the tube. We're gonna play this little thing called the group inventory. Everyone has access to this thing, and everyone has it at any given time. So that way, whoever is here, if Jaquen has it and he's not here, at least you can get it. So,
It's Frogring Tube.
you are given a rather large map of a wasteland. Is the only way you can describe it. I'll pop it out for you all now to see. Player version. I'll just pop it directly into chat for you.
You guys ready to go to hell?
No, we need to get stuff.
Yeah.
A big, beautiful map of hell.
Is this AI generated?
No, it's the.
Oh, let's see.
This is probably upside down, ain't it?
No.
Yeah. No.
It's the one from
How?
the book.
This doesn't even look AI generated.
No, because I looked at the mountains and the towers. I was like, those look fucking weird. But then I saw all the rest and was like, oh, never mind.
Oh, fair enough.
Recall, the man who made this went insane.
Oh well, his sacrifice won't be in vain, probably.
I could have done them much better.
Yeah.
Wait, would you go insane from copying the map? I'm kidding.
Just leave the room. Are we all going to the same place? Is that it? Are we all going shopping? Or
Yeah, and you,
I literally just need a wand, otherwise I'm good myself.
so
I would also
get
like a
the-
magic wand for other regions.
on the way, Opal, Corby steps up next to you and just offers you a folded up piece of cloth, saying this was something that I acquired on the route, but I feel there's a hint of air magic about it, and I know that you have a link to that through the sea and stuff. Would you be interested in it? Looks like a folded cloak.
Ooh. Yeah, I'll accept it.
Could I pass over the cloak that I
Yeah.
acquired last session to him? Then?
I'll just put it on your sheet just now, Ruby, and I'll delete it from your stuff.
Thank you.
And
Okay.
dos. I don't know what's so funny, and I'm scared to ask.
No, I was like, what the fuck is this cloak? I know what this does. It is fucking funny.
Just flamboyant as fucking.
I just kind of put it on and just like pretend I'm inspecting it, but like as I walk around, it's like Snape running through the halls, basically. Like slightly dramatic, more like exaggerate my movement, and like try to pretend like I'm trying to figure out, even though I think I have a pretty good idea what it does.
So he's doing a little the wind catching this overly dramatic cloak as we make our way towards a little shop. We'll make this very quick and easy for plot reasons. Tom, you need a gilded acorn for 200.
Yes, please.
You have 200.
Yeah, well, I got more than that.
Remove. Yep.
200 has gone.
Remove the appropriate amount. Next up, Rupert. I have a whole 12 gold. I'm pretty sure a
Wand
quarter
is
staff
10
for a
gold.
wand. Yeah. So give yourself a wand, you beautiful little princess.
I will set myself to 2 gold.
Yeah, this is gonna sound really dumb. I'm just gonna put it down as actual money. So Tom spent £200 on an acorn.
Mm-hmm.
War.
Something like that.
It's really
I
good.
spent most of my money on healing supplies.
To be fair,
Sounds
man,
like a fat-
QVC.
What?
Like a fat nut.
Gork, yeah.
What Grifften know? Well, I guess not. Fire in Hell put the link, but I.
It's encountered devils. Seen devils.
I've seen devil. Yeah,
You've
but I haven't
watched-
seen the Cambion use fire, have I?
No, but you were in the room when I believe it was Rupert used a firebolt and watched as a devil kind of,
Oh! Grifften fucking remembers! He remembers everything! He remembers Rupert's stupid sweaty face as well. Alright, in that case, could Grifften look around to buy 1 or 2 potions of fire resistance?
Potion of fire resistance. Let me check you there, honey.
I think it's supposed to be 300, if I'm not mistaken. Please base price.
I think so. That's one of those ones. Potion of fire resistance. Yeah, 300 base. Yeah. Go ahead. We'll grab them from like the compendiums or such on the side, or the importer from Plutonium. Dealer's choice. Remove 600. Just use base price rather than haggle through it all. Opal.
Yes.
Need or want anything, bar better days and to die, and all of the other funny meme answers that you would be inclined to give me right now.
I need more money.
I should have seen that coming. That's on me.
Can I go be a whore?
You have someone that you can borrow money from. If only you speak fucking Dwarvish.
Well, I don't.
She could ask
Well, no one
Jaquen.
expected
Jaquen.
someone to only speak one language.
Actually, he speaks 4.
I don't believe you.
No, he speaks
3.
4.
Sorry.
Yeah, 4 on D&D Beyond, because D&D Beyond forces you to take common, but 3.
What
Is there,
three
like-
languages do you speak, actually?
Uh-oh, I fucked up. Sorry?
What 3 languages do you speak?
You can try it out, mate.
Draconian or Primordial?
No, Grifften looks at you dumbfainted.
Fucking Celestial.
Yes. This fucking Dwergar knows Celestial, mate.
Uh,
You can also mime it. You can make a little performance, hold up some
I
fingers.
do like the little, like I rub my fingers together like money, and then like point towards me. I need money.
It would really fucking help if you also did like a sign that I know how much money. Because if you walk up to someone and just go like money, 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 money.
Well, I don't know what I want. I'm basically.
What about Jaquen?
What
Can
the
Jaquen not
fuck?
translate?
Jaquen can translate, we've been over this.
Yeah, but
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it's more fun if Grifften tells Jaquen to not help out.
Oh, it's more fun. It's more fun if you
I-
torture a player. Got it.
Despise you.
Yeah. No, the thing is, I'm like, oh, I want money. What would I spend it on? All I need is level
Your
1.
mom.
Money. You just want money to be loaded. You're not getting shit.
I would
Sir?
spend it on the fucking brothel,
well-
gotta be honest.
Is there a way that we could learn like one of Grifften's languages since we're at Candlekeep?
It takes a minimum of 10 weeks.
Oh,
First of all, you could already speak one of Grifften's languages. That's the language of violence.
Oh,
Jaquen speaks that beautifully. That's why they get along so well.
Yeah. So Corby's a bit of like a prepper. So he would be looking to top up rations, flasks of oil, holy water, flasks, and if there are any more silvered arrows, he'd look to pick those up.
Wait, I have comprehend languages as a ritual spell.
oh,
I think
I
you need to
know-
have
I know-
it prepared though, do you not?
I do. It's a sorcery spell
um,
or an innate. I don't
Sorcery.
know.
Grifften
I
would
don't
also like
Yeah.
if possible, +1 dagger, or just a magic knife for harvesting devils.
or what?
Harvesting
Oh.
devils.
How much would silvering a Whackers Bonkers be?
Wackus bonkers.
A Warhammer.
You need to. You need to
Sorry,
work on
I've renamed it as a Wackus Bonkus.
There are no forges here in Candlekeep, sadly. Everyone that seems to be militaristic that you can see are either wizards or monks. There's you are the only people with actual stabby stabs and bonkus. Everyone else screams and throws spells or has E for everyone tattooed on their knuckles.
So they're nerds.
Calling a wizard militaristic is a reach.
Hey, war wizards are a thing.
Warcaster.
War wizards.
Imagine having feet. Wouldn't be me.
Yeah, isn't that right? Jaquen variant human.
God.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, at least he didn't take one of the fucking really bad feats. Or a feat combo. If he'd taken a feat combo, I'd have taken him to the other side of Ireland. Don't know which side that is, though.
There's more than one?
Yeah!
Would it be like a magical dagger or a magical harvesting knife? Like a Bowie knife?
A David Bowie knife?
A Bowie knife is practically a short sword.
Oh wait, is it called David?
Oh, we've all made that joke here. We've all done it.
Rupert, don't make jokes like that when you said foreskin for the first 3 sessions, alright? You have no grounds to speak on.
What? I'm just making a David Bowie show.
Yeah. Quit it.
Silence, mister, I can only speak Dwarvish and Undercommon.
And giant.
Damn, those are good giant runes.
Yeah, that's like wicked. So is there a magical knife?
Wait, what is your being said?
If you can't understand it, you can't understand it.
Well, then can I ritually cast?
He's just accidentally put it down as he's accidentally put it as Grifften when he's just trying to get it for that way. Don't worry, same thing down below.
Yeah.
Those you could easily get. Gonna ask for a persuasion check.
Guidance.
We'll just work on the fact that, this guy knows all the languages because, as we've so rightfully stated prior, he's a fucking
That's mine.
nerd. Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's what I've.
You're
went down as Grifften.
because you still have control of Grifften from last session. That's entirely on me.
Okay.
Who
That's
was the
what-
persuasion?
That's what Corby's looking to pick up.
It was for the knife. Because we'll see the shopkeeper. Yeah, 10 rations, 4 flasks of oil. SRD prices.
Sure.
I'm gonna ask Jaquen to help me out because he's the only one that knows my language and can act as a translator.
And
I
Opal does
hope
the
you-
guidance because she was so nice to shout it out prior. And Jaquen is subtle, not. 15. Maybe dagger. Maybe little dagger. Tells you it's called the letter opener. It is a +1 dagger for 100. Let's say 115 gold.
yeah, I'll buy that.
Once again, in your compendium.
Right, good.
I'm still under Grifften. Sorry. I have to get out.
I've removed your control from Grifften. What the hell?
What the hell?
This is where I'll open up and find out Gark is not Grifften anymore. Oh, he is. The fuck. All players are observer, that's why. There we go.
Sorry.
That's right. That's on me, because it was in case anyone wanted to play him last session, but you put your hand up and went, I'm experienced.
Everyone just fucking names with me. Not trying to feel base here.
But yeah, that Tom SRT prices Gark 110 Opal.
I have nothing I need.
Need and want are two totally different things.
Well, what would I want?
I don't know.
What
Good
do you
night's
have
sleep.
use for?
Your mom.
Yeah, honestly, a good night's sleep would be really fucking nice. I haven't been able to sleep properly for the last 6 days. I've been
I
missing
need like an
sleep.
hour to carve up my gun.
I have been missing sleep like every fucking night. So I'm currently trying to stay awake and failing. So my brain isn't in the room with us today.
I think you need a cuddle. On you go,
Yes.
Gark.
Huh?
You're closer, on you go. Will Jaqen need anything? Because I'll just like rip what I need to from Jaqen, rip the money. Nope. Yeah, no, he's surprisingly good for a change. I know, right? All these spells. Zip, zap, zoop, beepity bap, boop, dap, skidding, bat up. So.
Yeah, that's the downside of playing a full caster. You don't really have like any items you can use except for like high tier magic items.
If only mana existed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mana potion.
Spell point potion. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it sounds good. How much?
Yeah, I don't know. So you buy up all the shit that you need for the prices as they are. What's the... Just going back, doing anything else? Let me know. We're speed running this part here to make up for the time. Anybody else, anything else they wish to be doing, you know? Looking for anything? Singing any song?
We fucking walling.
Wait, is Candlekeep on water?
It's like right
Near the
next to
ocean?
water. Yeah, it's right on the edge.
Knowing where we're going, I'm gonna go to the sea and get like a small vial of seawater.
Okay.
And put it on a necklace.
Gonna write that down and we'll see where we go with this.
That's an interesting choice.
I'm
scared.
The
Oh.
moment you
Gets water. Thirsty? Question mark.
Tfarcevol, I call this an arcane firearm, also known as the arcane Glock 19.
Oh, I also need to get some snacks for Buttercup the rat.
You still have her?
Yes.
Our cup ran away when all the
No.
rats ran out the building at everyone.
They did.
I found Buttercup during downtime.
There was no downtime.
he's delusional.
There was no downtime.
Just let me have a rat.
You can have a rat
You've got
when you
Rupert.
find one. That's
Well, screw you!
not a rat, sir. That's a whole ass human being.
I'm a greasy human, I'll have you know.
Dude, when we were
Ripper.
when we were
No.
Don't
capturing
disrespect the rats.
when we were capturing the werewolf, or at least when Jaquen was, Scott was like, "Thank God Rupert isn't here. He would have named him Archimedes," and I actually felt my skull hurt.
I would have. You were completely on the money. I would have.
I forget that part again when.
Anyways, I'm gonna call this wand Archimedes.
I'm just gonna cry at that one.
I would call it Dachi.
Damn it. Opening tennis. Yeah, sorry, right now, no rat. I thought it said Grifften initially, and I'm like, that's war, but yeah, Rupert, ugh. You know, you're gonna have a fight
Rupert's
Tfarcevol, I
already a
suppose.
pet at this point. That's what I'm saying.
I renamed the wand.
God damn it.
I can hear you dying internally.
Me and Tfarcevol have a psychological pact that whenever Pepsi or Rupert says anything stupid, I like add a tally mark on my life. When I get to 10, I'm
you're not
like,
gonna live long.
Yeah, I
Every
know.
time Rupert says something stupid, it removes 6 seconds of your life. It's like smoking a cigarette.
Exactly.
No, it's
This is how many weeks I've
anyone
This
does
is how
something
many weeks
stupid.
I've got left.
it's just taking a whole turn of combat to recover.
Like
Wisdom
damage.
saving throws are incapacitated.
Yeah. Stunned for 1 round.
Make a Rupert saving throw.
Rupert gives like Tfarcevol the
Eck.
unknown anger that he has. No, but it's like the irritation that like a wife gets from her husband. It's like that.
Well, you can always run away.
Plenty of young, strapping monks here to have an affair with.
You can leave Rupert to nerd out over hell technology.
I didn't know the path of the horse was a thing.
Path of the Horse? What the fuck?
Opal, are you
Why-
into bestiality? What is going on?
No, because I hung like a horse.
Oh!
I can't think of horses that are getting trauma from my other campaign.
Huh?
Yeah.
What? Fuckeries.
Yes.
I will say as no one is doing nothing else. But let's make your way back up. Around the library. Back to where yous need to be. As I push through the book. Yous get back up to Silvira's little office area. She walks you through the grand double doors back out onto the open. You can see for miles and miles the sea to one side, the forest to the other, and a drop that would put a pit in your stomach. She... Yeah?
No, just reminiscing about the sea. Been too long.
Ocean Man.
We have 2 members of the party reminiscing about the sea and reminiscing about the sea.
She looks. These griffins here, and you see there's a few of them just sitting. They will take you to Tfarcevol. He will get you where you have to be, and he has a small gift for you all that you will be delighted to have with you.
Oh, Captain Crunch.
Do hope you come back again successful. Let me know how it goes, and also let me know if the map is accurate, because it's the only copy we have. Any questions before you depart?
Is Jaquen translating what she says?
Yes.
Grifften will ask Jaquen to translate. Do we get paid extra if we try and make a map while we're there?
Insanity is not extra. So I would not recommend you try make a map. No. Just,
Grifften will state that he's immune to insanity as he's never gone insane before. Statistically, he's immune.
So, any questions from anyone who is sane?
Hello?
I'll
I
stay
wanna
out
get
of this
paid.
then.
Then, when you're ready, just mount the griffins. And be prepared. It's going to get a little weird for a while.
Well, it's the closest thing to home, I suppose.
It's gonna be a hell of a journey.
I hope you fall off.
Corby looks out at the vast expanse and wonders about pushing Rupert off.
Silvira looks down at the spikes and contemplating.
Meanwhile, Rupert is just looking up at the sky, happy and ready to travel with his friends.
Could always be framed as a mistake.
Look at the bunnies, George. Look at the bunnies.
Except Griffin.
No! Look at the flowers. Look at the flowers.
Oh, look at the Archimedes!
Look at the flowers, Jim.
Bang. It's surprisingly fitting as just everyone. There we go. The beautiful image that we were talking about earlier. Remove the status and it's just everyone thinking, let's jump. Summon others. She goes through the big double doors, closes them. You swear you hear a cry.
Who's crying?
Did she miss us already?
Maybe
No,
she
she's-
misses my wonderful jokes.
She failed a wisdom saving throw. She's realised what she's done. Rupert was not the best choice. Plan 2
This is
coming
like-
soon.
Sending her like firstborn, like adopted son off with this guy.
What have I done?
You had to pick him of all people?
Getting like a lecture, like she's like lecturing him with her eyes. He could feel it.
But
She's just created a new spell. Instead of Otto's irresistible dance, it's Silvera's utter depression.
No, it's Silver. It's Silvera's unseal Rupert.
it's not Otoluki's resilient fear, it's Silvira's suffocating sphere.
Yeah.
Silvara's pistol.
As you stand on this big sort of area, it's a landing, like a landing area, a crescent. Looking out at the stunning sea, the griffins with their saddles and their little handles on there. You hear a little voice in your head. Tfarcevol. He will plane shift you as close as he can. It's up to yous from there. Lulu will guide you afterwards.
Lol.
The griffins start to shake, kind of ushering you to get on.
Yeah,
I'll climb on mine.
Grifften gets on the griffin.
As does Tfarcevol.
Did not think of it that way. For those of you that get on your griffins, they stand and give a big stretch before just immediately jumping off the ledge and spreading the wings straight out.
You hear the Wilhelm scream from Rupert.
Camera pans out and it's just these two things going down over what looks like a cliff before coming up.
Severe secretly gave Rupert's griffin the order to drop him in the spikes.
He
No.
specifically gave him the one that like flies the worst. It's like 80.
The griffins
Just like Rupert.
take flight out to sea, flying just below the clouds. Even though it's still quite dreary. It's still quite overcast. Candlekeep still looks impeccably amazing, beautiful and majestic. Even as it slowly starts to fade away. You watch as the trees start to come in, soaring westward. Large rocky islands pass below you. Between them, the sea. Long journey for you is not entirely comfortable with the wind blowing in your face at that type of velocity, but it does feel refreshing.
Grifften puts on his divine sunglasses. Help with the wind. He looks stylish.
Did you take back your leash from Patrick, by the way?
Patrick's with you. Remember that. He has his
Well,
own griffin.
Does he have his own griffin? Yeah.
Does Patrick have his stat block?
Commoner.
Who's Patrick?
He is Jaqen's werewolf.
Oh, does
Former
he still have the
werewolf.
leash?
Around his neck.
Oh, could
Wait, I got-
Grifften have fucking took it from him
Yeah.
before they
Yeah,
departed?
by all means, yeah.
Yeah, he would have ripped that shit off. He would have spat on Patrick.
Rupert realizing he probably should have asked, why do we have a man with us?
Grifften puts on the sunglasses and Kenny Loggins' Danger Zone starts playing in his head.
No, wait, Freebird. Freebird.
As you pass through jagged holes, you see conical points of numerous towers come into view. As you do, it takes about maybe an hour or so as they kind of land in this one tower solemnly in the middle of this huge forest. There's plenty of nesting room for the Griffins, nice one. Did you see just a staircase leading to a single door weathered by, well, the weather, rain and all that jazz. Jeez. Like the Griffins, they all seem to fly off back into the... There's a nicer sky now. Not so overcast, but you can see those clouds hanging in the distance. See the walking down the stairs. It's the smell that greets you first. The smell of acrid burning. Whoever's been doing whatever has not been going too well. One level down, you see a cluttered chamber illuminated with various objects. A lot of burning sconces and candelabras. You hear this. Watches an otter starts to scatter around the room. You do. He kind of stops and look up. You see he's dressed in a tiny little red cassock. Running around, you can hear tuning fork. Where's the tuning fork? And he kind of stands completely upright once more. You watch as the otter looks. Lulu, we have guests. They've arrived.
Hello.
As you watch as a pile of rags, clothes, and just fabrics as a whole seems to rise before falling once it does. You see standing there. It's only going to give me the token, but it's very poor token, by the way. A small elephant with golden fur appears from the pile of
That's supposed to be an
clothing.
elephant?
That
Like
is
I
the
said-
ugliest fucking thing I've seen in days.
There is one image of it from later on in the book. Let me... It's 100% where they pulled it from, by the way.
That looks like a solidified shit from a cow at
That looks
diarrhea.
like a medieval depiction of an elephant.
What the hell? Honestly, smash.
The small elephant with golden fur appears from under a pile of blankets near a strewn table with alchemical equipment. You watch as it takes to the air with feathery little wings and gives out a little from its little trunk. So you watch as the little otter seems to scurry around as you hear, I'm Tfarcevol. Long story short, I am a wizard. Gonna watch it running up the table and around. Has anyone seen a tuning fork anywhere?
Can I try to see it if I can find it?
Yeah. Roll a
point it
perception
out?
check.
Sure. Perception. Nat 1, nat 1, nat 1.
You see a little box filled with all manner of tuning forks, from extremely thick to extremely thin.
Over there, my good scholar, as he points over at the... Imagine it's in, like, the most obvious spot. Like, out in the fucking open.
What's he? Yeah, jumps down off the table, scurries back up another leg, and you start hearing the ting tong tong dong ding ding of all the different little notes as he it's a medium sized one. It's probably about half the size of him, but for you it's like no longer than a pencil and no thicker than a pencil.
This reminds me of my workshop at home.
So, I've been told that yous are going, watch his little hands start jumping.
Yes, hell.
Yep. Could you, and kind of just points to yous, push the tables, please? Thank you. So, Lulu is, looks, sees what's going on. Walks up to yourself, Grifften.
Hey.
Did you know that when it comes to mind flayers, you have to kill them dead? And when it comes to... He's gonna watching for a reaction from you.
Well, it says it's in common, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Grifften gives him the thumbs up. And he is yeah. Mima alcohol.
Yeah, rubs his little hands up. And the world starts to come a little clearer. Anyway, as I was saying, you now seem to just understand what the fuck an otter is saying. You're now in the same boat as everybody else. As I was saying, Lulu here, yes, you may want to get acquainted with her story whilst, is anyone here divinely gifted? Anyone at all? Magic in any way, shape, or form? Good
I
magic?
have a magic gun.
Opal lifts her hands from the back. Like,
So does Tfarcevol.
I hold up my wand.
Is anyone here good at magic?
I again hold out my wand.
Corby points at Opal and Tfarcevol.
Fuck you!
I've only got two hands.
Offended.
Only got two hands, mate.
Yeah. Looks at Tfarcevol. You're doing. Gonna looks up at yourself, Opal. And what wizard, archmage, grand cleric, divine sorcerer? What am I dealing with?
a mix of both.
Okay, 4 options.
Cleric and sorcerer.
Go. You help with this. Everyone else. Lulu has some information for you as to why you should maybe take her with you. As we all prepare for this adventure. As he looks at yourself, Tfarcevol and Opal, and starts... It's going to give you the general gist of everything he needs to prepare for this, he calls it a ritual, but Tfarcevol, you're aware this isn't really a ritual. we get the brief understanding that he may be prepping for a plane shift. There's definitely, tuning fork being one of those things. But again, it's not really a ritual. The fuck knows what he's doing. As the little holy font floats afront. I was with Ariel quite a while ago when she created the Hellrider army. He watches. Rhea kind of takes her back, eyes darting and looking up and down. We went through the gate, right, tearing through devils like songs in air, and victory was just there. You can hear a little toot through the snoot. And then we were betrayed by... face drops and eyes look towards Rhea. They closed the gate behind us. Before Zariel was captured, she'd given me her sword to hide. Someone helped me hide the sword, and I escaped Avernus. I don't remember who. I don't remember where. Don't remember why. However, for you to break this city free of bondage, I feel being there, bondage, enslavement, I feel I would be a useful addition for you, as if I can even remember where the sword is, it means if you have to fight her, you will stand a excellent chance. The little otter is preparing everything. He's all set up this big fucking circle with all the arcane runes and all the little things placed just where they need to be.
Is the sorry to interrupt. Is the elephant telling us everything, or is she holding something back? Is it she or they? It or her or him?
Its name is Lulu. You know something?
Okay.
It took 5 paragraphs for the book to stop referring to Lulu as Lulu and tell me what was. I assumed.
Tell me why.
I assumed, but it's 2024. I'm not allowed to assume. Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake.
We need to stop doing this, guys. We need to stop.
Karaoke night.
In character karaoke night.
The greatest bards of Waterdeep.
The sharks of Waterdeep.
She's been telling you this, Corby, and you've been watching. It does seem like she's struggling for words. As she's saying it and she's trying to get words out and kind of jumping back, running through. You can tell that there's definitely some memory damage there. And our story does seem to check out, make sense from what you've been told by Rhea as well. Judging what, Rhea's been doing. There's an alignment of stories here.
Okay. Very cool.
The little otter looks at you. Does anyone have any questions? Anything else they wish to do, want to know before we go?
What is Zariel like?
She was nice. beautiful, smart, but she's been corrupted now. And I haven't seen her in many, many years. I can't attest to her now, but I can back then. She was always thinking of the helpless, the defenseless, the downtrodden. And now it seems she rules with an iron fist. Corby?
I have two questions. He looks at Lulu and says, do you have any idea of how long it took you to escape back?
I know I traveled aimlessly for quite some time, but there's no day or night, only day. When last I was on this plane was many, many, many centuries ago. Now, I can't say. This is my first time back in all those years. Everything from when we left to when I came back is gone for now. Your other question?
Good. I look at the otter person and I say, if she can't remember how she got out, are you able to get us out, or are we sort of stuck there?
Oh, you can very easily get out. Yes, it's no easy feat, but you could easily. There's a few ways. Powerful magic is the easiest. I suppose maybe making a deal with the devil would also be easiest, but you really want to go ahead and do that. That's foolish behavior.
Rupert just nervously sweating.
But yes, you could easily get out if you're smart enough. She got out herself with some help. However, her kind aren't really strong spellcasters like yourselves.
And can you teach these two how to get us out? I point to Tfarcevol and Opal.
They have the ability in and of themselves to get themselves out with powerful enough magic of their own.
I don't believe I possess that power, at least currently. So.
But I think you'll be there a while. One does not simply liberate hell in a day.
At least a fortnight. Yeah.
Minimum.
How well exactly will those of us who do not speak Infernal or Abyssal, how well will they fare? Do we need to have precautions when it comes to communication?
If you can't speak with the devils, that is the biggest boon you will ever have in hell. If you can't speak their language, they may not be able to speak your language, and therefore you can't sign yourselves up for any ill-begotten, poorly written deal that's never in your favor. So, have the responsible amongst you speak with the devils.
Well, hopefully
Alright, Tfarcevol, you'll be doing it.
Well, that gives me some peace of mind.
We could also be funny and let Grifften do it.
I do.
You speak infernal?
Can I be
I speak-
racist towards tieflings?
The language of violence, apparently.
Ruby, what did you say there?
Can I be racist towards tieflings?
Please no.
What?
What?
What the fuck?
What are you going to do to him?
Not racist, but like.
Can I be
A little.
racist? Not
Not
racist,
racist,
but...
Can I be racist as a treat?
No, I was gonna say, like, of course you should speak to them. Aren't you one of them? But I don't know if that is overstepping a bit much.
I think it'd be funny, personally, but
In this particular case, technically speaking, you are legacy of Dees. Don't you fucking dare. So, like, you're very, like, you're a lot closer than most other tieflings.
Okay.
But-
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, I figured out what Opal was gonna say. She's gonna turn to Tfarcevol and like, well, I do think you would be a good spokesperson for us, seeing as you're related, at least distantly.
Yes.
It might be a little bit more trusting.
Maybe.
Sweeping
That's-
generalizations, ladies and gentlemen.
Rupert just squints at Opal.
The room falls really quiet, like, you did not just say that. Anyway, we can all just form a circle and hold hands.
Are you serious?
Sir, I am an otter about to cast plane shift.
Oh,
What
so we
now?
do actually have to hold hands. Okay.
As
Opal like ends up being positioned in between Corby and Tfarcevol and just very awkwardly holds out her hands, like almost like half T-posing because both of them are like, you know, a little iffy on the relationship.
Tfarcevol cannot be
Oh.
bothered to give a fuck anymore.
All I can say is that Rupert's hands feel like leather.
What do you mean anymore?
so, here's the next question. Who would like an NPC?
Ooh,
No.
Yeah, let's
goody.
go. I want to
Um,
play the elephant.
Gark, I'm going to give you access to Lulu. There's a few things I'll need to go over with you in terms of Lulu's progression. It's her whole stat block, but amnesia's a son of a bitch. So I'll give you Lulu's stat block. She's under summons. Yeah. As he stands there in the room, he watches all the little candles go out. He takes a deep breath in. Well, here we go. As he drops the tuning fork, it does it. Ding! The room just seems to get dark, very quickly. It does. You seem this feeling of rushing. This constant rushing. As you do, just flip this almost sickness pit in your stomach. You find yourselves standing in the middle of a burning city. A blue light hangs atop some thousands of feet. A blue sun, almost. There's a beautiful image somewhere in chapter 2. Right, there we go. Beautiful. Let's scroll down. Stalling for time. The hot air stings and assaults your senses. The streets you stand down lined with bodies, with crumbling buildings if they've not already collapsed. The ground seems to shudder beneath your feet. The smoke in the sky red. You look up. This huge sphere, 400 feet minimum in diameter. You watch as blue strikes flash. Blue flashes strike the ground is the words I'm looking for there. At regular intervals. Perched on distant bluffs overlooking the rest of the city, you see a crumbling fortress. You watch as the little otter looks up at the burning orb in the sky. We're not in Faerun anymore. You kind of
I picked up as much.
breaks, all kind of steps back, takes it all in, takes a look around. Well, good luck as he drops another tuning fork and instantly you stand alone here in Elturel, the city burning away.
I don't think this town was built for fire in mind.
I've got a question.
Of course.
Because Lulu can speak telepathically, but can she speak any language telepathically or only Celestial?
I assume common, and I always run it with common, so I would assume way. Yeah, for the sake of it, for her, yeah, she speaks common that way. For any other creature controlled by me, do it differently, but let's not make it difficult for all of us. She speaks common telepathically, celestial through the mouth.
Well, it still makes it difficult. But Grifften very quickly will point to Lulu, point to Grifften. I guess, okay, currently, don't take this the wrong way, it's the only symbol I can currently think of that means companionship. Do the scissoring emote with the fingers, yeah?
Oh no!
Sorry, or like the pinky thing, whatever, fuck it, you know, and what do you mean it doesn't have any uses remaining? Oh, fuck off. And will
You don't have any uses of that gesture remaining.
has use.
Guys, you guys have not just seen what I've seen.
I'll ask Jaquen. This is not because I'm perverted, right? I'll ask Jaquen.
So,
I
Griffin,
want you close to. Oh,
Celestials, I think, are able to talk all languages or communicate all languages, or some of them. So I don't know if she can do that.
Stat block class is a celestial, technically speaking, and she does have a stat block at the back of the book, so I'll double check that to be safer right now for the speed of it. Celestial and then telepathy, 120 foot. So, but
Okay.
again, let's just say she knows common for the sake of it, because it makes it easier for all of us. Because I think there's only 2 people here that speak celestial.
and I'll ask Jaquen if he can translate. Me, frontline, often. You protect me, I protect you. Leash, keep close. Huh?
You can unleash the elephant.
So
I would hardly
where's
call- I would hardly
Patrick in
call
all
it a
this?
fucking elephant.
Yeah, where is Patrick?
With you. Right,
Can
like
we-
right now, I keep forgetting about him with the story. So it's like at one point he is gonna leave, but like right now it's like there's so much going on. It's just like, yeah, he's fucking there, man. Like he's like, fuck, why am I here? I'll get out of here eventually. Don't worry.
Wait. Who's this guy? Anyways.
Thought it was hyperbolic. I was wrong. Get me out of here, please.
Welcome to hell. No.
Because Lulu, you know,
Lulu, can I...
what's it called again? Silence is acceptance or something like that?
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm never going clubbing with you. You're gonna... Look.
I'm not.
I
Anyway,
will
yeah.
see what I can do.
Alright,
I'm gonna
I'll-
stay back as far as I can for obvious reasons.
No, that's the opposite of what he wanted. But Grifften can't speak common, so he'll just assume that it's a yes.
Says that to Jaquen
And-
to, you know. We play ring
Oh.
around the roses right now. Yeah.
Corby's going to look around and try and find somewhere where we can maybe get in cover, like a building or something like that.
Yeah. There's
He's suddenly feeling a bit exposed in hell.
Yeah, easy enough. As you look around, there are many buildings and such around here that are very much, how would we say, dilapidated, but good enough that you could jump into.
Yeah, he just wants to sort of, so we're not having a conversation in the middle of,
Fucking
are we
hell.
lucky? Well, yeah, but like, so there's at least some cover, so it's harder to see us, type thing. So yeah, so he'll just lead the way to a building or something like that.
I'll see if you're gonna jump on in. That nice little place, you know. Could be doing with a fridge, but is what it is.
How's Rhea handling the situation?
Composed. You can see it in her face. There is determination. She's very, very much here for that vengeance, you know. If she were a paladin, it'd be oath of vengeance all day, every day, without fail. But she's, you know, duck on in. She does look. So, what's the plan?
Save the city, I guess?
Where are we in the city? Is anyone?
This area here is the old market. If we go that way and kind of points up the side street, we can get to the main street. If we go down the main street, we can get to Thorm's Bridge. From Thorm's Bridge, we could get to, kind of looks on it and points at the huge building at the other end. We could maybe get to the High Chapel. From there, it's the most fortified grounds. As you can see, big castle, big rock. But
Does it?
Yeah.
Does it look like there's been fighting, or is this destruction just because it's the moving to hell bit?
bit of column A, bit of column B.
Okay.
We'll see though. As you do, you hear the odd grumbled and I want to say chuckles, but I'm more of a coming from off one side. As you hear a scream coming from up the main street, as even Rhea looks. Well, yes, no. Are we?
Wait, what did she say?
There's a scream of a woman from outside and kind of behind the building. She's kind of looking round.
Opal looks to Rhea, gives a nod, and steps outside.
It's you and Rhea take a small step outside. Take a look around. You watch as a woman sprints down the street, reaching one arm out. She does. You watch as 3 infernal monsters standing there. Getting a little image of these infernal monsters right now. 3 of these bad boys and you know, a few of these bad boys
Kikier.
and one of these bad
Killed
boys
some of those.
walking down the
Oh,
street.
those guys.
He watches the glaive is just thrown into her back and creature walks up, gonna rips it out. Almost like a death squad. He starts
Locals sure are friendly.
laughing maniacally and just walking towards the area that yous were in. Technically are in, but you're in a building in that area.
I shout at them.
You
Why?
what?
What do you shout?
Hey, fucking ugly guys!
I would like to try to cover Opal's mouth.
I don't have a mouth.
Whatever produces sound.
Gears.
Gears.
Curious.
Yeah. Can Grifften pull Lulu and try and hide while this lovely cleric of ours tries to kill us?
Yeah, I'll see. Yeah, if anyone who's gonna take this, what language do you shout this in? Out of curiosity.
What?
What language do you shout this in? Out of curiosity.
Common?
He's just gonna stand in the street and shout, "Ugly!" Kind of watches the spined devils and the bearded devil kind of
Fuck you, Lulu.
look at each other. And as they do, start walking towards. So, anyone who's hiding, make a stealth check.
Yeah, no, Opal, you're on your own. Fuck, never mind, you might not be.
Can't hide.
Stealth is on Corby with a nat 20. Lulu made a Lulu made a 1. What did Grifften make?
18.
Oh my god, I just realized. I'm smart.
I always sacrifice Opal to the devil.
Yeah. I agree.
Are we just going to assume that Jaqen's fighting? Because of course he is.
Jaqen chooses violence every day of the week.
Yeah, exactly. So
Do I need to roleplay Jaqen as well? Seeing as we've got a similar mindset.
Yeah.
Do you want to
You
play
seem most
3
qualified.
people?
Yeah, I can manage.
You're a braver man than me.
Or DM.
Yeah, notice how all the players are playing the NPCs. Notice that?
Yeah, true.
If you can just give me
Hey,
There you go.
to add a little flavor to the Rupert stuff, I like to think he's like, he just picks up like a broken floorboard and just like attempts to cover himself very poorly.
Tfarcevol?
I like to
Yes, no?
yeah, I'm engaged. I like to
Mazel
imagine
tov.
I like to imagine that Rupert tries to hide and then he just falls on the ground next to Tfarcevol and he just like sighs and pulls him up.
Just slips and falls and say, hey, did you fall from heaven?
Yes, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put yous all by this particular little shop area. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna look here, and these guys are already rolled down to initiative, by the way. So let's see.
Might as well.
Yeah, may as well. Let's check out our passive perception.
Can the martial people be somewhere else?
These were all in the one shop. That's the thing.
Shouldn't we be in the house?
Shouldn't you be what?
Shouldn't we be in the house?
Oh, that's I have like 5 maps. You're going to see this map a lot. Doing
Okay.
different things. However, the range of the map is important. You know, it's a very long map. Let's see. Checking my passive perceptions.
That's what
here.
she said.
Fuck you.
Well, I think they see the martial ones. We didn't roll too well and stuff.
Is that a long map, or are you just happy to see me?
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map.
On the map, on the map, on the map.
Cool. So I'm gonna just quickly jump to the toilet before we start this off. Yeah, Corby, are you hiding for the sake of hiding, or are you hiding for the sake of advantage?
He will probably hide for the sake of advantage on the first round.
My brother,
Give me a
you
sec,
have a
I'm
surprise
gonna-
round.
Go for the balls.
I'm gonna get a drink and stuff.
Well, so it's about a good time as any to take a break, right? Take a pause, get a drink, maybe pick a session up next time. You know, about halfway through, so by all means. Now, firstly, if you do want to support the channel, like, comment, subscribe, and all that works, you can also find us on Ko-fi and Patreon. Link is above my head, where you can go ahead and, you know, follow, keep up to date. We don't post much there, but, you know, gonna start real soon. Got some stuff in the works. We are also, once again, advertising with our good friends here at Adventuron. Their link is in the description if you want to play a D&D 5e game without any commitment to a long-term campaign. If you want to play some play-by-post or just play some one-shots, just go ahead and join the Discord. Their little QR code is always on screen as well whilst we're playing. Next up is the schedule. This is where things get fun. So, for Mondays, we still have Dragonlance, but it's kind of on a play-by-post, so we're going to play on a Monday and have it uploaded for the next Monday. We just haven't played very recently due to some scheduling conflicts. Typical D&D. So, the timescale for this one is 8 PM Central European, 7 PM GMT, 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, 11 AM PST. On Tuesdays, in full swing right now, we actually have Descent into Avernus. Now, you're going to see that at the same times, and starting in February, going bi-weekly, is Shattered Obelisk. We've scheduling issues, you know, typical D&D stuff. So, because of that, we are playing bi-weekly there instead. However, the time is still the same, 8 PM Central European, 7 PM GMT, 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 PM PST. Now, Saturday morning, Friday evening, depending upon where you are in the world, we will still have our Dungeon of the Mad Mage live stream, and that's going to have some good stuff coming soon, a lot of stuff we're preparing for that I will also be putting out there. So, here is the timescale for that one. It's a table, by the way. So, on Friday at 5 PM PST, 7 PM CST, or 8 PM EST, you can catch the live stream of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Alternatively, if you're in other parts of the world, at 1 AM GMT, 2 AM CEST, or 9 AM Hong Kong Central Time, you will be able to catch Dungeon of the Mad Mage on a Saturday. I mean, that really wraps everything up, so go back to it.
Hide, I guess. Yeah.
Cool. Right. So only Corby has a surprise round then. So, right now, before the combat music starts, as Corby hides, and here's Opal give the "Hey, fuck you." Corby, how you feel it's about your time to do some shit? You know.
Sorry, yeah.
I'll just say take your surprise round, but I'll answer any questions.
In the street, is there multi-levels? Because it seems like there's bits that I can't see, like up here.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
There are certain
Okay.
cracked bits, which I will just remove the walling off of because this is from my first playthrough, so don't worry about that. It's big enough
Alright.
cracks, but you would be able to see it without issue.
Cool. I am seeing them there. I'm going to summon up a spell and drop it there. Catching those two, the first two that I see in Fairy Fire.
Alright.
But it looks like skeletal glowing ravens.
Okay.
It's like mob them.
See. Cool, and I'm just going to move Rhea over to here. So if you see me looking this way, I'm thinking about Rhea. So, I say both of, there's 3 stat blocks here, Matthew. All tres of mine little devils. Berengon, Barbed Devil, and then the group. So, this boy here, he's going to make his dex save of 13. That's a natural 6. So I'll throw on the little inspiration die so you know for him. This fucker here, that is a natural 18. So he saves, he fails.
So he's fine. The other one has we have advantage to attack him.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to scurry, if I can.
Yeah, we're to.
I'm just going to scurry down sort of here and try and take cover sort of in that rocks and stuff like that for the moment.
Yeah, yeah. That's a bit of an elevation. So, you know, be... Let's say for the be... I'll call that 3/4. And
Cool,
I'll
lovely, thank you.
get up my my magical sheet of fucking around.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to take out my contacts and then defend my dinner for my crusty white dog.
We'll talk about parents like that, please. No, sorry. Corby took his surprise round and he gave Fairy Fire to give advantage. So, I'm gonna move us over to a Spined Devil. I'm gonna start turning off a ton of this music now that it's no longer needed. Bar, say, the combat music. As we roll in to Einai Shai Taiv, Jedi. And I'm gonna like so many things here now. I'm actually gonna make a fucking our Spined Devil. As Opal's been the one that's came out there, given it, you know, that no, I am Spartacus. It will fly on over to yourself. The little beating of its wings as the street starts to burn down, as it does, rips out 2 of its spines and just throws them directly at yourself. Just uno and dos. Well, that's a nat 20 and a 9.
No.
Nat 20, you get anything against fire out of curiosity? That's poison. So, you're going to take a beautiful 11 points of overall damage.
I don't even have a few more points.
And Grifften.
Oh, let's go. Grifften will just go absolutely fucking ham. Here you go, and he'll then touch his horns, you know, make them illuminate, whatever. Cast it.
You get big for this, don't you?
I get very big.
God damn it!
Sorry?
Ruby shouted, that's what she said.
And immediately I will action search. First time playing a fighter. We'll walk up to here. Let's see, what are all of these? First attack against the Spine Devil.
Yeah. 19
I
for
think
6 hits.
And then deals an extra... the extra 8.
8, damn. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14.
Actually, fuck it, I'll attack it again. For an extra...
20.
Extra 3 damage.
23
Okay.
as you do, just kind of get as big. You watch as part of the building starts to crumble as this huge Ashdwegar just walks up and just beats the Spined Devil, not within an inch of its life, sends it back to the river Styx. Just
Jesus.
Doesn't it die if it's killed on the hell plane?
I don't know. So it's dead anyway.
That is correct.
It's gone, at least.
It's gone.
Cool.
I'm gonna move his stat block there as we go to the other boy. Let's see what's going on. This guy doesn't do too much, but he's gonna take his little halberd, because anything compared to you right now is little, and he's gonna go ahead and just take a nice bag. Oh, okay. Gonna take 2 beautiful attacks against yourself with his little plinky halberd. It's a 15 and a 14. Both will miss. You're gonna puts his hand out and screams, top of his lungs, in Infernal. Get them.
can help, guys. Wee.
It all of a sudden gets just a little bit brighter in this corner as you watch it just ding. Jaquen looks, doesn't realise how poor his stealth was initially, but given away now. You move over to the spined devil. I just watched the building get brighter. Spined devil boy here, bring him back down where he belongs. I know, right? Damn, these guys got like fucking. Okay, he's gonna walk. Well, I say walk. He's gonna just fly over to yourself. Gonna go ahead with his little flight. He's gonna go ahead and stick a little fork in you and try to take a little bite at the same time. That's a 21 for 5, and an 11 misses. Are you doing your health, or do you want me to do your health, Matt? Okay, I trust you implicitly, which is something I probably shouldn't be saying. Tfarcevol.
I'm going to see how much I'll go about like here, and then I'll attack the spine devil here.
The spine devil right here?
Yeah.
My racist ass was like, why don't you just try to talking to them?
Wow. Wow. So a 25 for 8 will hit. You can fire another one now.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Do I just cast a spell again, or?
Yep. And a 12 will just miss. You kind of boom, boom, washes up the building. You see, although when you watch like it chops, this creature kind of sway a little before it comes to and gives you the eyes. Did anything else for your turn?
Hey yo, what kind of eyes?
No.
The fuck you eyes, but not the fuck me eyes. The ooh, not the oh.
Oh.
Rhea, you doing this one, Rupert, or shall I?
I'm trying to figure something out of
Cool.
character right now, so you need to handle this.
She will
I actually fucked up on a phone thing.
rock on up, taking her long sword and just start swinging at this fucker here. A 14 for 4 and a 13 for 11. He's just gonna up, down, and just cleaves it in half, standing there looking around like the royal regal guard that she is. Yeah, looks at yourself, Opal, and gives you that approving militaristic nod of fuck yeah. Opal.
Fuck yeah, murder! She's just gonna crack her knuckles and like, I got a new toy!
Ting 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 ting.
And we're gonna go, boom.
Shatter at Thoid level. DC 15. I'm just checking my cool. Right. So 15 saves are needed from both me boyos. So that's a natural 19, and that there's a natural 13. So the spined devil will fail. The Meringon will pass.
What's up, 9 damage?
What was that?
Did you do 9 damage or 10?
I hit the button that does half.
Okay.
So after that, looks like it was 10 that it took.
Okay, yeah, no, I saw it in the corner of my eye and was like, wait, hold on.
That's right.
Then it's fine.
Did anything else?
Oh, I fly to 10 foot as a bonus action and move over here.
Alright.
That's all.
Corby.
Yeah. I am going to try and move to that corner, and I'm going to shoot at the Merigon with a silvered arrow.
Yep.
So first shot, There's
13 will miss.
advantage. Yep, and second shot.
Yep, there you go.
I don't know if it's just waiting off.
There we go.
I don't know. 22.
22 for 8 will hit.
And I'm going to do extra damage from the Swarm of Ravens, which mob it for an extra 2.
10 total damage.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Then
Alright.
we roll over to a guy with penises for beard. And let's see what we can do. Nice.
It looks like he used a trim.
Don't you dare. How dare ya. He's gonna rock on up to the big boy. And he's gonna let the beard and the glaive do the talking, because that's just what they do. That's a 12 for 6 and a 23 for 5. 23 for 5, I believe, does hit. And I also require a Constitution saving throw after your Constitution saving throw.
Okay, first one, this is concentration. Cool. Second one, is it against poison by any chance?
I don't specifically think it's poison. No, it's not poison. Doesn't say anything about being poisoned in that regard. Good anyway. Why does it roll like that sometimes and roll different armor? It doesn't matter. It's kind of hits you, so you take 5 little owies from the glaive. Nothing major. Rupert!
Oh boy. Glock 19 time. I just realized I don't have my guns out. Hold on one second. There we go.
Hear that, guys? He's got to pull it out.
I gotta whip it out.
Ooh, goody.
They're songs, of course.
Big iron on his hip and a little one between his legs.
Haha.
Hey, it's medium at best.
Yeah, it's medium if you're a
Anyways.
dwarf.
Anyways, meat shield Tfarcevol.
You suck.
Yes. Anyways, I believe if I remember correctly, this has a range of 120 feet. So I started blasting the Muragon. Is that thing under the effects of Fairy Father?
Yes.
Fairy Father. Fairy Fire.
Fairy father, just I'm your fairy godfather. I don't want to fucking be here.
He's just like going, aim here.
I'll never be proud of you.
Oh, that's one. Maybe.
23 for 9.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep. It's my bonus action. So, as an action, I'm going to...
Do you not get the extra thing from having a...
It's not a
One.
spell.
Oh yeah, okay.
But, let's see here. Don't really need that, never mind. That is... I'm going to take the dodge action, because I can't do anything else at this range.
This man could cast spells, and he's like, nah, I'm good. Jaquen.
I have no spells that would work on them
Cool.
at this
Move up.
range.
Maragon.
It's a 35 foot mate.
Shit. Okay.
By all accounts, I
this-
think he does have range, right? Yeah, he does have range.
He
You
has
can,
range?
you can still, yeah, he's part warlock. You can still Hexblade's Curse.
Yeah, but I also kind of want to hit him with melee attacks. Like that. I get it. Yeah. So Hexblade's Curse, and then just procure some fiendish energy. I doubt that hits.
12 for 1 will miss. I don't know what the second one is that wants us to roll cards, but I'll let you retake it. I think it's because you held Alt. It's
Yeah, I did.
shift on here.
Cool. Okay. That's Jaquen then.
Jaquen is 2, he's character level 5.
That is correct. I forgot.
24 for 6 as it gives the wub 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 like it's 2012 with dubstep.
Hey, Gark, at least take 5 steps forward so you're in range next turn.
Jaqen feels inspired. Fucking Michelangelo is speaking inside of his mind.
Yeah.
In range for
Thank
what,
you.
Tom?
Walking.
Oh, within 30 foot for the...
Yeah.
Yep, that's good.
The Maragon takes an extra 3 damage from Hexblade.
Alright, I will rock that 3 off right now.
Oh, Grifften time. Did you fucking know it? Okay, Spine Devil, seeing as that one can fly.
A 13 for 8 will hit as you give it the old bonk
Oh, shit.
bash. You're just gonna bat the fucker away. He's gonna watch a little body goes boop, 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 off out of the distance.
right.
Star, like Team Rocket.
And then the Bearded.
A 15 also hits the bearded. You gotta get low AC as fuck. 14
Extra
damage.
7 damage.
Yep.
And shout something unintelligible.
I thought that was called talking.
No, this is a... I guess.
Maragon will take his little halberd once more and, just wail to out like you are fucking huge, like commanding of the field. Both miss. You're gonna watch it swings wildly, thinks it's closer, terrified by the fucking height. Lulu.
Believe for me, guys, I can do it. And she,
I'm gonna kill Lulu. Noted.
Oh, no. And just emotional support. We'll give the help action. We won't do anything for attack rolls, but it's the spirit that counts.
Tfarcevol, I need emotional support. Help me.
Let me see. How far? This thing is behind everything. Well, I guess this one's right
What
here.
if you're trying to hit the bearded devil? Like Grifften is so big, like you see a set of legs, and then like the bearded devil standing between it. Like,
Well,
Not a-
the third leg is also there.
yeah, you gotta look at a point, really, but there is a clear
Calm
distinction.
down. Okay. Then I will just hit this thing right here. I'll hit that as well.
The Meringon,
Yeah.
you have advantage on both of those attacks.
Does American not get to repeat the save?
Yeah, but I'm retarded and forget that. Oh, doesn't even worse.
Nope, it has made me break concentration.
So
Damn.
7 to that is a total of 12 damage as both wubs hit. Smashing. Doing anything else with your turn?
No.
Okay. I assume Pepsi's still busy because he's meted up, so Rhea.
No, I can take over.
Oh, you go there, my friend.
I was just eating.
Oh.
Anyways. That's Rupert, not Rhea. Anyways. Charge! Wait, no, she has a weapon. She has a ranged weapon. Never mind. Fuck that.
She also doesn't have enough range in her movement to get there. This is the first thing I was thinking, is like she goes ham.
Alright, I cast
A
gun.
has advantage.
Whoops, I didn't. Well,
It's okay.
that works, I guess.
12 misses. It's good. Maybe it's the size of Grifften that knocks you away. Maybe it's the fact you're in literal hell.
Man, this is just a hell of a time.
Did it? That's your turn.
No.
Opal.
What are we feeling today?
It's Fritty.
On the how's the Marengon looking?
Not good.
Like limping for his life or pretty hurt?
Stone throws away from death.
Okay. I'm gonna let somebody with a forecast deal with that. I'm gonna move up here. How's the bearded dragon looking?
Better than the
It's not-
Marengon.
Okay. Alright. The beard guy, the weirdo.
has a
He's gonna-
name.
Okay. And I think he's fucking weird. He's gonna
He's
catch
not a person.
a Q.
A chromatic orb.
Thunder.
I'm noticing a distinct lack of 50 gold piece diamond there, Ruby.
I think we talked about that one.
I don't recall.
Fuck.
I'll give you the spell slot back.
yeah.
Yay.
No, I'll go back to like the fucking the episodes and watch those and listen for it. I'll also check my notes.
I remember that it was like, yeah, no, if I have the spell, I have the thing.
I'll let you know right now.
Yeah.
Let you know right now if you've got another spell, okay? Because a D20 was rolled, and the modifier will be the same. If you've got another spell, let's make a range.
Firebolt.
No other spell.
I have Firebolt. That isn't a level spell. But it can reuse the D20, right?
You can reuse the D20, yeah.
Yeah. Then we'll use that. There.
A 16 for 8 will hit and wash over, and as it does, the devil shrugs.
Yeah. I guess this much.
Anything else?
Cry.
Crying is
Is
a free
anybody
action.
hurt?
Maybe.
Definitely. I think you've seen Grifften take a few. Watch the Merengon and the spined devil and the spined devil and the bearded devil. You know, they've taken a few little hits into him.
For Grifften.
Nugark. Well, 5 hitting. I put it on for you already. Speed's gonna feel just that little bit more rejuvenated as you hear the word of healing from Opal.
What is my healing word? Hold on, I want to be funny. Nothing.
Shooting at American with a silver diamond.
I lowered the music and everything for you. 18 for 9 hits. Plus
With an
4.
extra 4 for the Ravens. And then, I got another one. 18 for 11.
Gone. So, splashes in.
And I'll move up.
Yep.
That's it. Alright, it's fine.
In there.
I'll move up next to Opal, but it's not letting me select my token.
Sorry. 35 foot next to Opal.
Yep.
Or...
35 foot next to Opal, yeah.
There you go, mate.
Thank you.
We move over to the bearded devil. We'll call him Milady, and Milady will go ahead and.
Do you have a fedora?
Oh no, he's got a top knot man bun instead, and fedoras are just like too mainstream, bro. Like you gotta understand this pure human flesh diet is good for the environment, you know.
Oh god, he's a hippie.
Gonna make a beard attack with his BO and a glaive attack. 22 for 7 on the glaive. The beard misses. So at yourself, Grifften, 22 for 7. Need a double con save from you there, sir. And on the glaive, you you lose. Okay, not this round,
I
but
think
next.
it's festering wound, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, it was the number, and when it happens at the beginning of your turn.
Hell yeah.
We move over to Repart.
I'm a simple man.
No, you ain't. You're playing an artificer. You're fucking extra.
Artificers are simple.
Yeah,
Targeting
an
him.
STD is just an illness.
I mean, it's pretty simple. Dodge and blast.
11 will miss, sadly, sir.
Yeah, I don't really have any ranged spells that are worth cast. Like, the best spell I got is like fucking what is it? Let me see. The best spell I got is fucking Thunder Wave, and that's about it.
I'll let you know right now that Scorching Ray is an excellent choice.
They're devils.
Shh, you don't need to know that. You got fire.
I've literally shot one with fire before.
No, you didn't. You never happened. You dreamt that.
Anyways, dodge action. That's my turn.
Fire off. Big blast, bloosh, bang, douche. We move over to Jaquen. Jaquen make the double Eldritch. 14 will hit and 8 will be the damage, and the 19, 16 total. We move over to Grifften, who will Grifften, you will lose 2 hit points.
Yeah, they got this shit figured out. Grifften will try and staunch the bleeding.
Yeah, yep, staunched. It's all good.
Cool. And very obnoxiously and kind of arrogant, will start to try and harvest a Maragon.
I'm going to ask out of curiosity, would you not need to make a con save there? Because you did take damage.
Very quickly.
Good. I'm going to ask simply for sleight of hand on this bitch. Because, whew, God knows, Lulu is doing something. Right?
Does Lulu need to make the sleight of hand?
No, I was just wondering if she was using the initiative order and you're controlling her.
Wait, who needs to make the sleight of hand then?
You said you're harvesting a Maragon.
Oh, well, I'm going to start, but I took my action to do the medicine check.
Go. Then, what are you doing?
Wouldn't you technically have had advantage on that from Lulu's help?
Yeah, but I didn't really need it.
Okay.
But Lulu will help me again. Just that's the only thing she can do. Fucking useless.
Tfarcevol.
You said that I can hit from here, right?
Yeah, you can just shoot between his legs.
Alright, I guess we're just gonna do this again.
19 and 16 for a total of 20. Is you just gonna boom, splash, bash. He has he's looked better after that. He has looked better. Anything else you done?
Nope.
Yeah.
You love it. You know it. It's heavy crossbow.
A classic.
What's the fighter gonna do? Fight.
Oh.
Oh, perfect. Lovely.
He has 2 hit points left, mate. Do you want to take it away? Do ya?
You know what? I want it to be like he's like looking to the side for whatever reason, maybe, and it's just a straight arrow through all of his beards.
Just skewers all the snake beards it does. He collapses to the ground in a puddle of his own ichor. Gone from this mortal coil, or immortal coil, depending upon how you view things.
And they're devils. They don't matter.
It's loaded topic
Tfarcevol.
anyway. Anyway, whew. Oh, Tom, why would you say that?
What's Prince Albert? What?
Oh dear.
no.
Oh no.
What? What happened?
Oh, don't even. Oh.
Hit the stage, Corby.
Don't look it up.
It's a head piercing, but not the one that you think of.
It's the type of piercing that if it was magnetic and someone walked by with a neodymium magnet, you're in a lot of pain really quickly.
Oh, is it like a
Get it.
PP piercing.
Yeah,
Oh.
oh, never mind, I knew that. I was once contemplating
That's
getting
it.
Anyway, Lulu will help me with this one. So start a hand, you said, right?
Yeah. You're trying to rip this thing apart. Are you?
Man, that Miragon is Miragon.
You trying to rip this thing apart?
Yeah, I'm trying to harvest it. You know, get the helmet and it had a halberd and try and get its flesh and perhaps blood and whatever might be useful.
Great thing about demons.
This is the first level that Grifften killed. This is a trophy.
Great thing about them, when they die, they turn to ash. What is in its place,
Also the
however,
equipment.
is everything that it did have. You get a little Maragon mask, because, you know, merry-go on your way. What else did he hold? A heavy crossbow.
You get a merry-go-round.
A heavy crossbow and a halberd.
Does, out of curiosity, does a miracle mask do anything while worn?
Looks snazzy.
Wait, hold on.
It gives you baby face.
It doesn't
I
shit in
was
Baldur's. It doesn't shit in Baldur's Gate 3, but statistically, there's no advantage here to Amerigon's mask, to my knowledge, other than looking snazzy.
Halberd. I'm starting to look more and more like Keothi.
Put it on Lulu.
What? The mask? No, it's going to be on Grifften.
As
Well, you are a devil.
you're here watching, as you know, the slaughter is gone. We'll say at this point, a small group of people come back out. There's one who looks at it, put this there. One kind of looks at you as maybe sort of about here-ish. This older man who looks seasoned. Yous are new. Tell me, how long have you been here? We've not seen yous.
About 5 minutes.
Yeah, roughly about like 10 minutes before somebody decided to shout at a group of devils.
They
Looking
were
at Opal.
harassing when the moment.
Oh, the shouting has saved many of our lives. We thank you. Thank you very much. So what's your plan here exactly? What is you just plan to take on all of Elturel, or what?
Yeah.
Just plan
The
to
silence is deafening.
not all at once, please. I'm hard of hearing and old.
I'm really struggling to stay awake.
You're really quiet.
Almost like they're struggling to stay awake.
Stay awake.
Oh.
So my brain is not functioning.
It's good.
Do you need to like step out or?
If you need to step out, by all means. Like I don't see Jaqen coming, but you know that's cool. We can.
Yeah, no,
I can run you, no issue.
thanks.
I'll throw you in the pit.
I just cast firebolt and everything. Alright, good night, guys.
Good.
Alright.
No.
Don't worry, I'll berate Q later. Yeah. Well, did you come from?
We're here to. Oh, sorry, good.
No, you first, by all means, please.
I was just gonna say, well, we're here to deal with the Elturel situation, say the least.
See. Well, you may want to make your way to the high halls. The overseer is no longer here, but there's a man from Baldur's Gate who's taken charge, and he's trying his hardest to get us back. he could use some support. We'll be heading there soon once we've got some supplies. Do be careful, however. The skies have been we've seen horses in the skies. It's not been easy these past few weeks.
Can't imagine. Not exactly the ideal place for a summer vacation. Oh, wasn't even a pun.
Fucking, was that Peter Griffin?
You know, this reminds me of the time.
Shut the fuck up.
Peter, the horse.
Reminds me of when Ora died. Peter, El Terrell is here. This is crazier than the time I found El Terrell.
You ain't gonna believe it, guys.
Okay. Oh, okay. So, what way might the High Hall be?
As he points all the way over to the southwest, up a little bit, you see the towering castle off. Point to this building over here. I can circle things. I forgot. I'm an adult. And white is not the best colour for that. Really want it to stand out, Matthew. Indeed you do, Matthew. Let's go with cyan. Points to this big building. Over there. Be careful, please. I'll hopefully see you over there soon.
Oh, good luck to you as well.
Thank you. Is he gonna watch as he runs down the little street, is into a tavern, kicks in the door and starts looting the place. Just like California.
What sort of clothes is he wearing? What's he dressed like?
Noble. But
Okay,
the
so-
clothes are ripped and tattered, yeah?
Okay. So not like a guard or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
So, which direction do we wish to move? There's a few ways to get there, let's be honest. It does require crossing a bridge.
That's always a good idea.
Scott, could you update my token? Because I also might use it either this session or the next for interacting with devils.
My fucking god, he's photoshopped a Merringon mascot! And it's a good Photoshop!
Okay, I
devil
need to
works
see this.
It's a fucking good Photoshop, Gark!
I need
Thank
to
you.
see this.
What I'll do is I'll make it token flippy, so that way you can actually flip between having it on and having it off.
Oh, that's pretty pog.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a really good Photoshop, mate.
Thank you. You should see my one of my campaigns where I Photoshop stock images onto
Fucking
the
smart
bottom.
bridge.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick, Rhea, you're... Well, obviously, you were outside the city, but would you know the quickest way to the, High Hall?
Over Thorm's Bridge or the other one. I would have initially said we could, swim.
We are thousands of feet in the air. And also, a lot of the rivers appear to be molten hot.
That's your intelligence showing. Yes. So we will have to go across the bridge. There is no underwater tunnels or such. We are very much stuck to terrestrial. Unless you can fly and give us all the ability to fly,
Please don't give
I'm
him
not a
ideas.
wizard.
then walking it is, I'm afraid. Which is great for all of us. You see the look of worry come across her face.
Well, I do have something that can help us for the time being. At least in terms of our vitality. Jaquen, Grifften, come here, as I'm sort of gesturing to them, like motioning them to come.
Yeah, Jaquen will tell you, we're not dogs, you know.
It's, I know a spell that can increase your vitality, aka I'm going to cast Aid. So I need you guys to be...
Just...
Oof, yeah.
I was talking just, for the sake of it, it's not like a little bunched up, huddled group looking all cute as fuck.
Yeah, so out of the people who need HP the most, I think it's like
Check.
probably Tfarcevol, Corby, and then who wants to be number 3?
No, I don't need it.
Genuinely
Okay.
thought you were about to ask who wants to be a millionaire.
Alright, then I guess... Yeah, I'll just go with the people who are here then. So, Grifften and Opal and Tfarcevol, you 3 would just... Rupert just gives each of you, like, a small poke at the back of the neck. And for some reason, you feel strangely vitalic.
You got right-click your token on the bottom right-hand side. There's now a little star.
I know.
So, heal and increase your maximum by 5 for 8 hours.
Absolutely pog. I should stop saying that. So,
Please. I'm kidding.
Who else
Keep
did you give
saying
it to?
Funny. Grifften, Tfarcevol, and Opal.
Then I'll take it off Jaquen. Yeah, it's Opal. It's supposed to go on and I fucked up there. Sec. Swipe. Jaquen, buddy, sorry, you've been gimped.
No, he's not here right now.
Yeah, doesn't matter. He is taking damage. His hex, he and Hexen. Yeah. As you give him all the good touch in the yes square as opposed to the no square. You all feel that a little bit better. Yeah, something comes over you. You feel good. It's
No, it wasn't cocaine this time.
real looks here. Do you want to try a diagonal or cut through the streets? What's I'm with you.
Which is the closest bridge?
It's that way. Kind of points towards in this direction. Maybe this actually doesn't have like its own grid. So let's say quarter mile maybe.
Well,
Could I try and listen or anything for other signs of life, maybe in the distance or what direction they're in? Any commotion?
Yeah. Give me perception check, please.
Oof.
It's a lot of screaming and a lot of noises around as you are looking. You see weird birds flying large. You're gonna see people are being dropped off the edge as you hear essentially Wilhelm screams. That bangs of things being kicked in, the buildings crumbling. It is
little Timmy's
a
being
war
dropped
zone.
down the well.
It is a war zone, sadly, and trying to ascertain anything from anywhere is difficult right now. Yeah. In which direction? Yeah, there you go, Tom.
Could Corby, assuming we're going towards the nearest bridge, could we try and navigate through the back pass where there's more cover from the sky and things?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd take it. That
And I think Corby would like to be like 20 feet ahead, so like when we get to like corners of buildings, say he can like check around and see if anything's coming, giving us the chance of possibly not just walking into stuff.
understand. I know where exactly where you're coming from. This so marching order is Corby first.
Yeah, and he'll be about
I'll
20
in the middle.
about 20 feet ahead, just so that we might be able to, if he sees something, we might be able to stop and hide or try and get away or something like that.
Then, in which direction do you first wish to move off on? There is
Lead the way, Birdman.
there are rules everywhere. Don't worry.
We'll go to sort of there, and then we'll try and get through to sort of like here-ish.
Yep.
To the back pass and stuff like that.
So let's say he's gonna, it's about here. Back on that main drag.
Mm-hmm.
I've just watched everybody's talking
Yeah, we
going
made
for a
a
group
penis.
hug. Do you want to do me a
That's
favour?
one floppy now.
Roll me a d10, Tom.
Oh, D10. Is that the right one?
One.
Mighty one.
Uh-oh.
The Lord of Hell rises up.
Shit goes
It's Asmodeus!
south fast. You watch as where you are and come to the corner. You watch as a building just seems to and crash down in the street as the quakes start to rock. As it does, you can see there's flames coming from the building. You watch as someone seems to crawl out and start digging at it as if there's still people in there. So they're trying to pull it out desperately and frantically.
Are there any devils on the street or in the air that are visible at the moment?
Doesn't look like it at the moment, no.
And Corby would rush over and start trying to help to dig out, help this person.
You're gonna get up there first, and she immediately turns and looks, almost jumps away before realizing and starts pulling and digging frantically. Could I have an athletics or investigation or perception check from you first and foremost?
Can I lend the help action?
Yeah, if you're helping, by all means. These two are now digging, listening, and trying.
I'll take perception with advantage. Oh, mighty.
You can hear this muffle from inside as someone is trapped. The other woman kind of hears it as well with you and starts ripping more and more away, kind of trying to almost swim through it and sweep parts of this collapsed building away, but it is proving difficult as it's went from being small pieces to considerably larger chunks.
Would a crowbar help in this
Jaqen
situation?
and Grifften will help out as well.
Yeah, as you start kind of pulling stuff away, as there's almost group effort, the woman, frantic, happy to see such some form of help, you watch the delight coming over her face, starts pulling away. Grifften and Jaqen start moving stuff. You can see that there is now the facade of a front of a building. Jaqen, Jaqen or Grifften, athletics, acrobatics, or perception, your guys' choice.
Is Jaqen still helping?
Is Jaqen still helping?
I suppose so.
You start lifting what is essentially whole chunks away with ease, because you are stupidly strong for a man so small. As you do, as you watch, as part of this building just seems almost to come down. It's almost like an avalanche, if you will, but just this huge ass chunk can have both of you, all of you who are there, make singular dexterity saves, please.
Damn it.
You good?
Yay, 7, 2 times in a row. 5, 2 times in a row.
As you try to pull away, I'll let you know right now, just for the DC for these checks is 10, man. It's 10.
Mothers and fuckers of the jury, I would like to call bullshit.
As you start pulling away, this huge piece starts coming down. Everybody seems to jump away. Poor Rupert and
I'm too
Jaquen,
old for this.
don't pull away fast enough. He's just gonna hear this as it hits and just breaks a fucking toe. Both of you take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
You just hear a bunch of elvish cursing.
Corby would be looking at if there's any kind of like gap being created by this where I can try and slip in and try and see if I can pull the person who was trapped out or anything like that.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception there, my friend. Or investigation.
Okay. I'll do perception.
You do see a part where, now that they've pulled enough away and that little barrage just came down, you can see that where the door was, there is what's lit part of the arch left. The door has been completely folded in on itself, and you could get in through that small piece into this collapsing building if you wished.
Yeah, I'll sort of scurry in and try and see if I can find the person that I heard in there.
Yeah.
Try and drag them out.
DC 10, roll me a D20. Yes, so basically you're fine. You go in, you kind of see this one person, it's a younger guy. Part of this roof came down and it has collapsed down on his leg. As part of the building behind is also on fire, which is where the plumes of smoke have been coming from. As the room is rapidly filling, he is gasping for air and trying to get out. He kind of raises his hand. You all kind of hear him screaming, "Help! Please!" As the wheezing sets in. What are you doing?
I have a couple of pythons. Can I sort of start hammering them around his trap leg and then trying to use them to sort of just lift it enough to free him?
Like, fall
I have
from
a
it.
crowbar you can borrow.
You're outside.
Yeah, you're outside. So I have one of these.
To like try and kind of like, you know, I want to say like fulcrum for lack of a better term, or are you trying to like get them in there? Yep.
Get him in there, and then it's just as it holds it up enough and off him so he can move his leg out and stuff like that.
You start kind of hammering these in. Everyone from the outside who's digging away, you can start hearing this the hammer and python in the wooden floor. You hear more creaks and cracks as parts of the building in the back start to collapse. Give me any strength-based check that's good enough for you, Tom, at advantage. You're gonna pull this off, you know, using everything you can to get that leverage. You're gonna move it as the guy crawls out. The leg is practically two-dimensional at this point. If he's walking out of here, it's with one leg. As he kind of hobbles up and starts moving towards the hole, the rest of he's out, so he kind of managed to dig enough away that he kind of comes out as the woman looks at us. That's... Thank you. We're off. If we ever see you again. Thank you. It just starts to hobble away as it does. Corby, do you come out the building, or are you doing roguish shit?
Quick look around. There's no one else, or no like cats or anything like it in here, are there?
Nah, just that one guy and another completely splattered body of a Elturel Hell Rider, someone who has been unlucky.
Then I will scurry out before it collapses completely.
You just kind of come out the little hole that you're made and immediately get back with the group. You watch as the building starts to collapse from the back more and more for the front facade after about a minute. Just from the smoke. Up.
And was it some kind of like earth tremor that did this?
The ground where you are is very much raised in certain places,
Okay.
and there are frequent shakes, so you can tell this is probably a regular occurrence here right now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Like to move on to your next alley. Corby in front, taking the helm.
A god?
I'm gonna ask Grifften. Can you make me an insight check there, buddy, old pal, old friend, old man? All is
You
good
see
in the
God.
world. All is good in the world.
Nothing can tear my spirit down.
He says,
Let's
wearing
fix
his
that.
Merengon mask.
I wonder what caliber would fix that.
Move up to your next cornered building. Corby up in front once more. I'll move Opal. Go ahead, Tom, and give me another D10. We're not on perception. We have roll tables, ladies and gentlemen.
From one extreme to the other.
Oh yeah. As you look around the corner, I'll say your passive perception. Yeah, you overall the crashing and banging. You're slowly attuning the area. 20 foot up, you hear it first. This scraping, the burning of fire, and this almost forced laborious march of numerous feet and groans. You peek round the corner. You see a small horde of undead.
Are they just milling around aimlessly, or are they actually...
They are just milling around there. Something has led them here at some point, and they've just been here since. Slowly, very slowly moving, kind of spreading outwards, but, you know, painfully slow.
Can we sneak around them?
Yeah, Corby will try and see if we can find a way around them.
Yeah, and as you look around, you know, one side of the building, up that main drag is what I would say. You're seeing a ton of zombies. Yeah?
Sorry, does Jaquen see them?
I would assume Corby points it out to everyone.
He would inform them that something to avoid undead.
Give me a quick moment.
He's going to make a Jaqen roll.
Jaquen will. I'm role playing Jaquen, you know.
Chooses violent. No, I get it.
Jaquen will just straight up roll or walk towards the. I forgot the name for them, but they're the little the ooze devils, right?
They're zombies.
Oh, zombies. Oh, never mind. Well, and against one of the zombies. I'm assuming it hits.
So you rock on up to the zombies. Where is it? Did I make a map for this?
God,
Well, I was gonna do something.
Without a zombie.
I was gonna. Oh, I wasn't there in that session, so this is beyond me. But I wanted Grifften to pull Jaquen back after that, so that we don't get pulled into senseless combat.
Well, you didn't have to roll for him then.
He's got you there.
Because he's not your character. Because at the moment, Corby's leading us off, so you're just going to be left fighting a horde of zombies on your own.
We can manage. I think it's already a little too late now.
We can manage. However, from how I'm hearing, correct me if I'm wrong, Tom, this is not a we situation. This is a you situation. Would I be right in saying that?
Jaquen and Grifften are two people.
Played by the one person.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's you know.
Yeah, I did.
That's fine. Corby, we are trying to get somewhere. So Corby's trying to lead us there, and at the moment, killing zombies is probably not the best of ideas. So he's trying to lead us around it, and Tfarcevol seem to be along with that. So that's what he would be looking to do. If you two want to sacrifice yourself, that's cool. But we're heading off.
Well, Jaquen more or less. Oh, fucking hell, Jaquen. Okay, whatever. I won't roleplay him then.
I will say, a 19 for 1 as he runs in and slashes. I don't have a map for it. I can't be fucked to make a map for it if I can avoid it.
Right.
Runs in, slashes through one of the zombies. It does. The horde seems to lurch forward to make a quick old, you know, make a fool of the boy. I need an anti-grappling check from Jaqen, please.
Can you use the 16?
Can you use the 16? Yeah, yeah. That's fine. That's already pre-rolled there. Good by me that time. He kind of goes to grab and pulls away. These zombies start to shuffle towards Tom and the rest of you. So you're ducking around the back of the building, I assume.
Yes, trying to make our way around using the sacrifice of our friends. It's a good use to try and get past it.
Acquaintances at this point.
Hello.
Sliding scale. So you kind of jump on through. You're going to watch as the few zombies that were in there start to, pardon me, make their way back. Could I, very quickly, everyone going that way, give me a stealth check. The DC is considerably lower now because they've been dragged away. Sadly, that away is behind you, but, you know, they have a 20, you have a 30. A 10 for 1. That is...
You have a +9?
Rangers, man. Rupert.
I killed Pepsi. Sorry, I put a pipe bomb in his mailbox.
No, it's alright. It's okay. Don't need an artificer anyway. Wizards are better. Wow. That's
You guys
Gark
suck.
level. That's Gark level roll right there. That is.
Hello? Excuse me?
Gark's rolling well today.
I know. The luck has changed.
We're rolling at 20.
I don't feel it because I've always had the most number ones. So
You
I
saw-
did at one point.
I will say right now, DC was 10. Book says 15. I lowered it to 10 for that one. Use... Yeah. And one is not a failure because it's an ability check. So don't worry. Use scurry on through. You just kind of hear the rustling, justling of the artificer doing his things in his scale armor. That should have been at disadvantage, but like you can't get any lower than that, man. You can't. Jaquen, Grifften, horde of zombies chasing us. What's the play here?
Well, we will duck into a different alleyway, and we know that they're going to the nearest bridge, so we'll take a small detour, sprint instead of stealth. And then once we get near the bridge, we'll start to stealth again.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
As to not fuck over our allies even more.
move the party here. Move yous to here. Let's take a different alley. I need athletics checks from yous to us for your nice sprinting.
Oh shit. I've got 6 tokens right now. Okay, there we go. Fix. Sorry. Here you go.
Go. Zombies, they're athletic, get +1 and nothing additional, so...
Damn, those zombies need to work out.
Where did you go?
I had to deal with the dog.
Oh.
These two run that way. I'm going to ask for a group... That's actually a group stealth check. The fuck am I saying? Opal, I forgot to roll her. Give me a sec. What's she wearing in terms of armor? She's wearing chain, so go ahead, give her that good old stealth. And that's a fucking 4. Rhea, stealth. That was a saving throw, but she has the same. This was D20 was rolled regardless. We're doing fucking great here, guys. 8, 4, so 4, 8, and 12.
I rolled a 1 while I was out.
12, 32, 34, 44, 59. 59 divided by 5 is like 11 and a bit.
You said 59 divided by what?
59 divided by 5.
59.
11 and a bit, you ran
5.
down in D&D anyway.
Yep, it's 11.
Zombies with their extremely low perception, right? Yeah, you're just all gonna duck in and watch as the zombie just seems to shamble on in front. It's used to split off on our side, just, you know, hold it. Again, dumbass zombies, passive versus passive, they end up just shambling by. Shit gets real fun now. Both of yous roll d10s.
Both he uses in.
Corby and Grifften.
Okay, those two.
Because the party is split.
Uh-oh.
God, I'm so sorry, man. For the rest of the years.
We're
I want to
gonna
be in character
go,
and have fucked over the party.
we are gonna go over to Corby's party first. Corby, as you come through, you see once more another walking group. You hear the beating wings, the tapping of metal on stone. You hear an almost metallic sounding guttural spit-like speak. You can try stealthily look around that corner if you wish. Or you can leave it to your passive. Your choice.
I think I know what's there. I'm going to try and get the group that's with me to hide. We're going to try and hide in some place where this group probably won't try and find us.
Oh, I have disadvantage.
Would I be able to understand what was said, or can I hear it?
You can hear it, and you can understand it. As you know, I'd say yourself, you are tuning. You can hear the metallic and the fluttering of these wings. I will ask for a perception check just to make out what was said specifically. Can I recall that? Not too much in terms of, but you can tell that within what was said, it was a militaristic order to fan out a bit more. Probably so you're standing there in this alleyway, yeah, feel you know what's coming, yeah, feeling round and feel a door handle there. You look across the way and there is a window that's been completely shattered. You look back and there's no more zombies. What do you do?
Well, we're trying to say, well, quick, into the building and get in cover so that it's not easy to see us. That's what I'll try and do. Then either through the door or through the window type thing.
Give me one you think.
Through the wall.
Don't you fucking finish that sentence. Don't you fucking finish that sentence.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was down the door, down the window. What's lead by example?
And Corby will go through the window if it's open.
Corby
yeah.
just, you all watch as Corby just like sprints and dives through a window.
I would like to gently open the... I'm kidding, I'm going through the door.
You gonna what?
I'm going through the door.
Yeah. So you're gonna on the door and takes like a minute. You're gonna open it up. And you're gonna slip in. Tfarcevol, where are you going?
I'll follow after him.
Okay. Then I'll say that. Opal and Rhea take the window. A nice little, you know, pincer. Stealth checks, please. I'm just gonna roll 2d20 for the sake of it, and numbers here are, what are my d20s? That's 1d20 for 14. Second d20 is, wow, another 14. 17. My spidey senses are tingling.
I got an 8 earlier.
Let's do cool. +2 and +1, so this is a +1. You're inside, so if you should be rolling with disadvantage, it's straight. If you should be rolling straight, it's advantage. So, first of all, you get advantage. Tom, you've got advantage if you really want to crit fish that shit.
Sure.
Great.
Then... okay. You just watch as you hear the go, the fluttering as it does. You just hear this beating of wings once more between the valley. You hear the voice shout out once more. Find them. You hear another voice. I think I saw something.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been something. You watch as the wings seem to, you hear the feet. As the door where Tfarcevol and Rupert are hiding. Yeah, this.
Found them in the closet.
I'm not gonna say anything, but it's okay. You hear the scraping of a fork across the walls. Give me an idea of what you kind of walked into. You walked into a kitchen area from a side door. Lots of cupboards. To the right, there's a living room area. In there's another door that leads to a hallway that leads to bedrooms. And from the kitchen, there's a door at the other end. The pantry. Where are you two in this building right now?
That's a good question. I mean,
Which
what's
room
like?
has a closet? Sorry. Sorry.
You said, so what room is like closest to like the door
The door
Yeah.
out?
that we went in? Yeah.
Technically the pantry. Unless you swing an immediate right and go into the living room.
Is the pantry like? Is it like an open thing, or does it have like a door to it?
Has a door to it. You know, it's a little bit colder than it would be as your cold storage, if you will.
How big is this? Like, then could we both fit in there?
Could both fit in there. Be a tight squeeze though.
That's fine.
Agreed.
Yeah, we'd probably be in there just because it's closed off.
Yeah.
I will say this: Rupert has his force ballista pointed at the door.
I was about to say, I thought you were gonna say he has his force gun out. I was like, I bet he does.
No, I didn't say it.
That's like like bad. It's not. I wasn't bad. It's like an image of like a tiefling like really up there. That was like flushed their cheek type thing. It's like this cowboy standing by the door. Like, ma'am.
Sorry, am I in there?
You're in the building opposite, but you've heard that door creak and the patter of the feet.
Could I summon my spirit raven into the alley and have it make a sort of a noise top and then fly away to try and distract whatever's gone into the building?
Yeah. Spirit Raven, it's just is that like a, what one's that again? That's the Mage Hand.
It's Mage Hand, so he's just sort of like scrape on, knock on side of the building and then sort of disappear over.
It's skeletal.
It is skeletal now, yeah.
Give...
Thanks to
I'm gonna
you
say give
for
it
hopefully not
performance.
boned.
I'm gonna say give it performance because you got to find. You know you'd have to look out, see what's going on, and find something that looks good enough. So give me performance.
I would like to use my Kenku recall on this to get advantage on that, if that's alright.
Of course, yeah. Next, you whack something. Just, you know, you all hear this crashing. It does the creature. Yeah. Hear this. Corby, you hear the wings beating once more, rising before you hear them fly off once more in the direction it initially came from. Oh, you two in the closet. What you doing? Just out of curiosity. I've been timing you. You've been in there for about 7 minutes.
Have they left?
I am gonna find you.
Maybe they might have left. You heard the footsteps get quieter, and then you heard a slam.
Can I make it like a perception to see if everything's gone?
Yeah.
Listen for anything more.
Yeah.
Let's see if my perception checks works this time. Nope.
Am I able to help? Oh wait, you're
Maybe it's the artificer breathing in your face, but it's really hard to tell right now.
You're too busy hearing the humming of the ballista.
Is that really a gun in his pocket?
You wish before you left for
it's 30
Candlekeep.
nuclear warheads.
You wish before you left for Warkeep he'd ate anything but the fucking salmon. Yeah, Corby, as you hear it fly off, take a little look at it. It's gone. The door is closed. Close to the ajar that it was last time.
Is there like okay, so is this door like a solid door? There's not like ridges in it, like you can see through.
It's a solid door, but there is a keyhole.
Okay. Trying to think. I mean, I don't hear anything, right? Like.
Can I try to look through the keyhole?
You can do what you want, yeah?
Can you reach?
I can try.
I mean, it's like two of yous are stuck in this like one little, like 5-footish cupboard, if you will, with all the, spoiled foods around.
He's getting on his knees and another man.
Oh fuck!
God. This ain't fair.
Remember, you put you in this situation.
I was joking about the closet. Also, wait, you chose the pantry, Quinn.
Listen, we didn't die. Yeah,
Corby.
it's been past 7 minutes, so nothing
the
else can
game
happen.
survived by going in the closet.
In hell. Dude, for putting the fucking queer-coded characters in a closet in hell. They're gonna cancel our asses.
Corby.
Corby would wait about 5 minutes to make sure that they haven't come back, and then he'd like sneak out and sneak across, try and see if he could find those two lovebirds in the closet.
Actually, I was gonna ask, can I attempt to like slightly open the door to get the barest of peeks outside?
Yeah. You creak open the door. Dark.
Slightly.
Yeah. Oh, but that's what a creak is. Give me a perception check on that one if you like. Please roll higher.
Okay. And if it helps, I have dark vision in case that matters.
That actually makes the roll at disadvantage. Rules is written.
Oh, what?
Rules is written. You only when you're in darkness, you see shades of grey. All perception checks to see things are at disadvantage.
Oh, so is it effectively dim light?
You're in a cupboard in a house with no windows in that particular part that you're in, so that would be dark.
Sense.
I mean, sure, you can still roll higher than a 7, right?
I have +2. Anyways, disadvantage.
Holy shit!
Well, not bad.
Yeah, not bad, yes. Quiet. From what you can see and what you can hear, nothing there. Before you can hear that door just open as it does, you see a shadow of a familiar shape.
Oh god, it's a Maragon! Wait, is that Corby?
Are you going to see these doors trembling?
I will use my mimicry and say in Rupert's voice, "What are you two doing in here? Let's go."
When have I said that?
It's just like the voice. I don't think it has to be like a term.
I thought it was phrases. Okay, well, anyways, wait, it might be a trick. Wait, that's just Corby.
looking in this room, it is used. We now pan up with a camera over another end of the street before all this has happened. Jaqen, Grifften. You hear this beating of wings. You're probably going to hear a lot of beating of wings, guys. I'm so sorry. You do. Unfortunately, Grifften, for you, it sounds like absolute gobbledygook. Fuck knows who's saying what or where, but someone's saying something. It's almost sobbing in there as well, which is, you know, not good sign as far as you can tell. As you look over to the street, you see shadow. As you watch, the shadow seems to be rising up and down. Let me check these bad boys out real quick for obvious reasons. Yeah, no. What are you doing there, Jaqen? Not Jaqen, Grifften, out of curiosity.
Well, nothing, because I only see shadow, right?
You do, but you can also hear crying coming from it.
Yeah, we'll figure your own problems, right? I'm not. Does it sound like a child crying?
It sounds like an elder man crying. Almost. I'm gonna give me an intelligence check. It's in a foreign language, but you're trying to. He's almost begging.
Oh, so he wants money. Oh, that's not good. Okay, well, I'll quickly go check it out. I'll look from a distance.
Give me stealth.
Oh, I'm not stealthing.
Oh, you're just big dicking it, cool. You go up towards this house with Jaqen with you. He's take a little look in as you see a man down on his knees, crying. Say, "Fuck up, you!" with a small imp flying just above him. Very long, thin sheet of paper. And a quill made of bone lying in a pool of blood on the floor. Don't think Jaqen has the ability to speak the infernals either. I'm going to double check that in D&D Beyond real quick though, because you never know. There's shit in his D&D Beyond sheet that isn't there yet because we didn't update. Because he is not here when he should be. So Jaqen, passive perception 9. Ability save. Features and traits, proficiencies in languages. Yeah, no, hasn't a fucking clue what this guy's saying either, but kind of looks over to you and gives you it in the language that you understand. Should we intervene?
Grifften gives a thumbs up. It's devil. Might be.
Okay then. Moves over to a very familiar map. Remember I said you've seen a map an awful lot?
Well, it's only a single imp in it.
It is, yeah, but to give you an idea of what you're actually seeing rather than some theatre of the mind shit, you could also get like a layout of the house as well, you know? Very nice me. I will put on like global lighting if you want. Yeah, global illumination. Oh, that's already on apparently. Okay, fucking walls. Yeah, I was gonna. And let's make them all invisible, fuck it. Site restrictions. None. There we go. The little devil there with the little contract in front of the man. I just realised I need to delete doors now. Fun. And windows. Yeah. Watch as they are floating there. Jaqen asked if you're intervening. You said, what was it again?
Give a thumbs up. Is devil bad? Might pay. Plus it's Jaqen. Jaqen won't fucking destroy this thing in a blink of an eye.
Jaqen the type of guy to fucking power range it through the window or run through the door though. You know what?
That's what
We roll it.
Kick open the door. Wait, no, kick open the window.
It's got to be wisdom, right? It's got to be wisdom. Is it the wisest thing to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, he walks through the door. Big dick energy. Walks in, kicks in 2 doors. I will make the assumption.
Okay.
You bust in through the windows. He takes his longsword.
Yeah, sure.
Takes a swing. He's both split down and bludgeon this little imp to death as the...
The old man? No, the imp.
Oh, you're going straight for the old man?
No, the imp.
I meant to say imp, sorry. It's you, both bludgeon
I
down
thought you said old man.
You both bludgeon down the imp. The old man. And it looks up, tears welling in his eyes. This to Jaqen. My family will starve because of you. You and Jaqen just take like massive steps back, like, my bad. My bad. I'll see.
Oh!
That point there,
Quick combat?
Yep, quick and easy. You just link back up by the bridge. It's your final little meeting point. You do look upon the bridge. The rift in the centre divides Elturel in 2 sections. The righteous din of battle taking place far, far below the city. As you can see what seems to be almost lines and lines of demons and devils and all manner of machines. It's still quite loud here. The fact that you can hear that down there means it must be deafening. As you look in that jagged chasm, a huge bridge, 25 foot long and quite a... It says here 100 foot, but I don't think I've made that map 100 foot. But massive bridge, etched with holy runes and stonework, indicating the structure has been consecrated in the name of Thorn, god of courage, and self-sacrifice. Look over, there are numerous infernal creatures on the bridge. All in a patrol. I think that's a good place to end it, to pick it up next time.
Hooray!
Yay! We have a family starving and 2 very, very fruity men in a closet.